Sorry. I know you're into boy condoms. Anyways, everyone, welcome to the Big Play Podcast, episode, what is it, 8? 7? 8?
7.
8.
But if you include the ghost episode, it's 8.
The beach episode?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone, welcome to the Post-Major Cologne, IEM, sponsored by, Blacklight, major, episode.
Just to clarify, we are not sponsored.
No, we aren't. I just need to name the sponsors, of course. Remember the fucking Chex Girls or whatever it's called? Or like, they kept on panning to them. Anyways, I would like to introduce our guest co-host. We have fucking 5 co-hosts. Heseltine.
Can't they just be ghosts?
Yes, hello.
Or guests?
And then Von Doss.
Evening.
Don't you have like a catchphrase? You know, like every British person has a catchphrase.
He has hey slag.
I do have a catchphrase, but I only do it on the YouTube channel, mate.
No, just one time for us. Can you pop old for us real quick?
Oh, like slags?
Oh, I can't believe you actually did it. Anyways, welcome to the post-major dissection. I thought you were just going to tell me to kill myself. Welcome. We are going to talk about the major, the Cologne major. Yeah.
Falcons won it, guys.
Falcons won.
Remember when I said they wouldn't win?
Yes.
What did I say? Did I not say that Falcons was going to win a major?
Look, I just want to say, in my pickups, I had Falcons winning. So
I did too.
I put Falcons to win in my pickups.
I didn't get it though
because I'm shameless.
Oh my god, you actually did. So for my pick,
that's how I got the gold coin.
Oh, that's
if I didn't have them winning, I wouldn't have gotten gold.
I actually picked Spirit, and I would have gotten Diamond if I picked Falcons, but I really believed in Spirit. But it is what it is.
I did as well.
Yeah, no, that was silly. That was silly.
Yeah.
No, I had Vitality.
Yeah, you're part of the problem.
That's the basic.
I am.
That's the basic
like, why would you want British Yuri? Like, he's not even good enough.
Oh.
He's better than Yuri.
It wasn't this major.
What's better than Yuri?
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Anyways, I guess we can start it off looking at the least interesting match ever, which was 9Z versus Furia. Just kidding. It was pretty fun. I liked it. 9Z looked so prepared. They knew Fallen's colonoscopy results completely. It was actually insane.
We never talked about stage 3. If we want to talk about that,
do you want to?
Or do you just want to talk about the
stage 3? Kind of sucked. Am I crazy? Am I eating crazy?
But it cost me the fantasy season, so of course it should.
I mean, it was what fucking Furia beat Mouse and Bed Boom and went 3-0. Vitality lost to 9Z. 9Z, wow, cool. They were good. I don't care. Am I a hater?
Yes.
Thank you for the slots, though, South America. Thank you. We do appreciate that.
Amen.
We'll definitely earn them and have a team good enough to get there. So,
thank you for the slots.
Bro, with that,
I've seen NA play. It's still going to be dog shit. The next major.
But we're going to be.
Actually, I think we should segue that into the comment we received on last episode that peeping was the NA donk. So.
It's not a
no.
Is that even the worst part of the comments? Who is this?
I mean,
who is this? Who the fuck is Executor?
Hey, he plays for fucking Bet M, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, we all know you would fucking know that.
Yeah, but he is apparently the next simple.
Spirit,
despite being a rifler, he has the stat profile of an upper.
Whoever Bra-M6D is, just
please
don't comment ever again.
No, we want more
keep
comments.
Posting.
Yeah, keep posting.
You know what?
We want
fuck
you.
It.
Yeah, we also want your comments on Vondas's YouTube channel.
Yes, you need to. You need to. Also send him.
I mean, did you see that one I posted this morning?
Yeah.
Where he just types in Romanian, "We will give you a blowjob, Vondas." He's got me there. He's got me there.
Oh, what the fuck?
Did you accept?
I didn't take him up on his offer. He looked a bit toothy.
Okay. I mean, anyways, stage 3. It was pretty good. Sure, Betboom made it in. I guess the only disappointment is Navi losing to G2, but G2 obviously they're a great team.
I also
In the
thought
top
Foot would
five,
do
as I
more than they
predicted.
did, but they had a hard group, I think. So
Dude, Sampaio
Yeah.
hasn't been looking that bad.
Can we
yeah,
in general just
I've been
like
saying
can we in general
dunno.
talk about players who just impressed at this like
Yeah,
group
sure.
stage part?
Yeah,
That would
sure.
be a good idea, I think. Because I've written some names down and I can list them off.
yeah, go for it.
First overall, Sizzy. Now that 1.0 rating might not.
Yeah, that's
look
undeserved.
impressive.
Yeah.
That's not deserved. That is probably. He's 16 years old and he's already like the best player on that date team that went 03.
Second
So,
overall, Nissa.
I mean, yeah, if you're
I
an
don't know about
offer, if you're
Yeah,
an
he was
offer,
worse
shit
than
was
Carrigan.
getting
Nissan
fucked
was
I
up.
know he was.
terrible this major. But yeah, no, I'm buying all the Sizzy stock in the world. I'm gonna become a millionaire.
He's looking great, but he kind of reminds me of like when Icy had like a pop off moment for a bit, and I just don't believe in him.
Okay, I think I think what just impressed me about Sizzy was just like, even in these like late games, he would just never look like he was flustered, which I think is like quite hard to teach, and he's only 16, so I don't know.
He's
I thought
16?
he was good.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
a
Oh,
baby.
okay, never mind.
Yeah,
He's fresh out of the Spirit Academy.
Uh huh.
Mandela.
I did have a couple other names.
Yeah,
Had-
I've watched I've watched a few demos of Sizzy, and I wasn't that impressed. But seems to have
He's stepped
improved
it
in the
up.
last two events, so I'm not really sure where to place him.
He's literally like,
But-
it's kind of impossible to evaluate him like just as an asset because there's still like just an insane amount of upside, and he's like just learning every event. And I think his teammate, I think NPL has literally said this like in interviews, like he's literally improving like every single official. So it's like
Yeah,
giving him like a trade value is just impossible, because you just don't know where this could go. Like this guy like could genuinely like just ascend, and he has like the mechanics to do it. I think I just think he just needs to like
I think he needs to
He
Needs to
refine
learn
his.
T side.
I think he needs to refine his mechanics a bit because at least in the demos I watched of him, which would have been early bait and late, and one of the few maps he played on Spirit Academy, was he would go for a lot of flicks that he just wouldn't hit. And being as young as he is, he's probably going to improve mechanically. So if he's willing to go for the shots I saw, which are just like, retarded monazy shit, you've either got to be very, very good at playing CS or just very good at aiming at that. So
Yeah, not everyone can pull it off like me, and
true,
I just
true.
speaking about other people who can pull it off, I think Monacy didn't even look that good at opping.
No, I could. So I was watching a demo of him earlier today. I completely agree with you. I
He
completely
didn't.
agree.
He
It was
missed a lot of shots he used to hit, and arguably I would say Shiro would hit usually, but Shiro didn't look good either. Like
Yes,
none
Don't
he
you
of-
did.
dare bring that man's
Okay.
name to this podcast.
Is just like every opper shit? Like, is that really
Yes.
the conclusion?
Everyone got-
Hopping is
Because
impossible.
I feel like
mo-
oppers are under such like a heavy microscope that they have to hit every single shot when they've
No,
never
some of
been
these
No, no, no,
some
no.
of these shots Monazy was missing were like
Face
completely out of
rhythm.
character. Completely like there was one shot in particular that I genuinely think I might have hit and Monacy didn't. He had like a full 3 seconds to land it and he just didn't.
Yeah, he wasn't hitting the easy shots, but he wasn't hitting the hard shots either. He was like Draken. He was hitting like the kind of hard but not really hard
Oh
shots.
god, Draken.
And, like,
Draken. Whoa.
And it was like I was kind of confused because I'm looking at the stats. Monacy's doing amazing, but it's not because of his opping. Like his rifling and
Yeah.
everything else is doing great. His pistol, they're pistols.
His
like,
pistol,
the
mad.
pistols, man.
Like,
Like-
bro, it's like Monacy can just turn off. Like he can just have no op, but he's still like prime Quesarado skill rifling.
Yeah, like-
so it just doesn't matter.
But the opping, like
And the
they-
amount of deagle rounds they had.
oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
like-
Don't get me
crazy.
started
Fucking-
on Falcon's like, well, pardon the pun, forces. I swear I can only remember them losing 2 force buys in the playoffs.
It,
And I
was
think-
something ridiculous. like that.
I don't think they lost more than
They
3
looked
force
like
buys
FaZe.
in the entire
They looked
playoffs.
like FaZe.
It was insane. how good they were on the Eagles. I don't think I've
It
ever
wasn't-
seen anything like it at a major. That was ridiculous.
It wasn't even like
It
Nico.
wasn't-
It was like Kyosuke and
Kyosuke
Monesi
and
mainly.
Tessus.
Like,
Yeah,
and
well, and
Tessus,
Carrigan
were
would
crazy.
occasionally pull out like a USP kill that he just has no
Yeah.
right to get
in
in.
the
That too.
semis
when
and
he
the
pushed
finals,
the fucking
Carrigan had
smoke and
2
got
rounds.
a double USP kill
Yeah.
against the buy round
Was it-
on Dust.
He,
oh my
he
god!
did
Was it-
this twice in the playoffs. He had 2 multi-kills with a USP on like a force, where he
That
dropped
pushed-
guns to his teammates.
Okay,
It
guys,
was
guys,
so
guys.
ridiculous.
Let's rein this in. Not too much Falcons talk. But
Should we go back to players?
Falcon
sure.
these
in general.
nuts.
Yeah.
We go back to players. I think Heavy Ass had an amazing major.
You're gonna say heavy gyat?
I was going to, but I held myself back. Heavy Ass had an amazing major.
He
Sensational.
did.
I can't wait for when he's on Falcons, even though Tessa's just won them a major.
He's Israeli
That's
dog. He's never
happening.
going to
That's
Falcons.
You're
never
right,
happening.
okay,
I
yeah.
can
Maybe if he
literally say that
changed
it's
his
not gonna
flag
happen.
on HLTV to Ukraine.
Yeah, if you change it to Russian or whatever, Ukrainian or
Yeah,
whatever
that
it is.
actually would fix it, but I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, Yuri to
that's just not
Falcons.
gonna happen.
God no. God no. Yuri had a great
Zontix
major.
to Falcons.
Yuri had a great major.
That's the only thing that could stop Falcons, to be honest.
Sure. I've been calling for Yuri's head for a long time now. For a very long time now. This is like the first major where he was good.
No, that's not true. I think all the CS2 he's been totally okay for his roles.
Nah,
in my
I
opinion.
I think
disagree.
he's
You
he's
should
just an
die.
effort merchant.
He literally is like the 120 hours merchant. Like he will
Yeah.
if he's like trying, you can tell. Like never pick him in like a middle of the season. Like it's
See,
such a terrible idea.
He farmed that Rio event and just went straight back to shit immediately after,
Yeah.
Here,
If,
sorry,
if,
check
you
and then
can,
this
just farmed the major. So
if you can tell when you can just tell so obviously when he's trying. Like it's hilarious.
Your
But yeah, no,
numbers mean
he was
nothing
he
to
was
me.
yeah, he was literally like the best player in Fury until the final, which is hilarious. Like
I mean,
that
I
shouldn't
will
be a thing.
say those Furious stats are kind of smoke and mirrors because of the teams they played against.
Yeah, they got an easy run. Like
Of course.
Yeah, sorry. Your stats mean nothing to me. I don't care. My eye test is king, and otherwise, you mean nothing. Anyway, Soulfly looked not bad. I didn't hate it, but maybe it was just Aurora buff. Xantaurus had one good series in my opinion, and then yeah, that was kind of comical. I can't lie. That was the most. I should have dumped like $500,000 into Bet Boom winning that match. It was
And they
Yeah.
lost.
and then they lost. Sorry, not Bet Boom. Who was it?
Aurora.
Furia.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
yeah. Well, yes, that was.
But
Yeah,
I feel like it
don't-
was mostly Ricardia, right? On Aurora.
Wicadia.
Yeah,
Let's
main.
just. I mean, I'm not talking of players that did well this major. Like
he's an aimer, dude.
he's clearly taken over the top spot on
He's a
Aurora from
fucking
Yeah.
Xantaurus at this
aimer.
point. Like that's not even a discussion anymore to me.
He
which
aims
is a
almost
shame.
as good as me.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Wicadia has become like insanely like I'd say underappreciated in the late round of this team. He just
Yeah, he's,
wins clutches or gets like he's got to the point where it's like he's in like a 1v4 and I think he's gonna win it almost like every time just because he's just so insanely skilled.
Okay,
And he just,
everyone
like, outdraws people.
on 3, say the team you were most disappointed with in the stage 3. Are you ready?
Hang on, I need to pull
One.
it up.
yeah. Let me pull it up first.
I've got my team ready.
Okay,
already.
we're all gonna say it all together at once and make it a nightmare. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Foot.
Navi.
G2.
Paravision.
Wait. Why are you disappointed in G2 in stage 3?
Because they're such a dog shit roster. I didn't want them making playoffs, so they'd be forced to kick Hunter.
You need to respect the Israeli prince to be promised.
Heavy God
Bro,
Life
Heavy
event
God's a-
literally saved Hunter's job.
Yeah, like Heavy God's like he's a weapon of mass destruction. Like he will do, like, he'll carry you.
Yeah, he'll destroy
But,
your fucking
like-
shares too.
Shout-
And
shout out-
unfortunately,
yeah.
Nertz is also a weapon of mass destruction, but the only thing he's destroying is G2. So
Oh, I wanted to say.
Like,
also-
probably make
we've got
another
Heavy
joke
God
there.
and we've got
Yeah.
Heavy God and Mattis carrying from anchor position. So we can have Hunter and Nertz in the star active roles, bottom fragging. I
Yeah.
fucking love to see it.
I heard
Nertz
Navi-
as well. Nertz was actively throwing in some of those
He was,
playoff
yeah.
game as well. Like
in
he,
that playoff game, it was awful. It
no,
was so
I would
bad.
make him sleep outside on the street if I was sore after that game. He was fucking horrific.
Dude, Saw
Like he was
prepped
pushing,
so
he was
well.
pushing through smokes against pistols. Like, just, I wish I was there. I'd lunge across the table at him if I would.
And then you would get
How
fucking
dare you.
canceled.
Oh no, he
You
battered the
would get
shit out
drones.
of me.
You would get drone strike.
The IDF trained him. He battered the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, you're not a kid. Anyways,
Fuck.
let's get on to the next one. Think I heard Navi. Am I right?
Well,
You
yeah,
know-
like the fact they didn't make playoffs is
I mean, they
ridiculous.
lost to respectable teams.
They needed to beat G2.
Okay,
They just needed to.
Yeah, that G2
That
loss
was
was bad.
inexcusable in my
That was a
opinion.
really, really
They
bad
had to win
series.
that game.
But like they lost to Falcons, eventual winner. They lost to Spirit, eventual a winner. Not really, but like
Those two
excuse
losses
me.
are okay. I
But
think.
Yeah,
like,
those two
a
losses are okay, but
G2
you have to beat G2. You have to.
They,
You're
they got
Navi.
Yeah.
one. They got 1v5 by Heavy God. If you look at the box score, and I remember it being this way. Like they literally just lost to Heavy God. They didn't lose to anyone else on that team. Straight up.
yeah,
Like,
Matters
that
is
is
a fucking
just that's just a
bum.
failure. I
I'm
don't
trying
know,
to rage
man.
bait him. But anyone? I think I heard Navi. I heard G2. What else was there? I think I heard
We
I
had
had Paravision.
Sawyer.
Foot. Yeah,
as
I
well.
had Foot. Hessel had Foot. Dude, I thought they were gonna take the next step. They won that shitty ass tournament against I forgot who, and then I thought they would
Astralis.
be in better form. Like they beat who they had to beat, which was like, they beat their fucking bait. They beat Mouse, but then losing to G2, it's a fine loss. Losing to Vitality, it's a fine loss. Losing to Bedboom, I wanted them to have that. I really did. I
I
thought
can't.
Can I just say we didn't know this, but the team was dead on arrival.
Yeah, I didn't
going
know
to this
Longsword
major,
was
Yeah.
out.
apparently.
I didn't know
Like that was apparently in play way before the tournament even started.
How do you win a
They-
tournament and you're this young and you want out? Like
I just have to assume that either like Lauanex or his agent himself have like just gotten insane offers from other people.
probably.
I doubt
They
there's an
just want the
offer.
bag.
I feel like hasn't he had like rumors of causing issues in past teams?
They're not
before?
rumors. They're basically. I think Imma
Yeah,
on
Ka-
Twitter
Kassad
literally
is
called him out for
basically-
lying. So
Kassad has literally set this on record as well that he's
Yeah.
a problem in like
Yeah.
teams.
Yeah, I mean,
So
also I felt like he was kind of an odd man out because they're all like CIS Europeans, and he's kind of
What?
like,
nah, they're
No, you're wrong. You're just
am I
wrong.
wrong?
not quite terminology. Yeah,
You
but
need to learn geography.
Yeah,
Well,
Co-
are they,
Kosovo.
like Ukrainian
Kosovo
and
probably
they
wouldn't
have
like
two
that.
Ukrainians and they have
Where's
one
Kosovo?
guy
I
thought it was
from
over there.
Lithuania and Kosovo.
Lithuania. Yeah, I'm fairly sure the Lithuanians aren't big fans of Russians either. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but anyways, I just really think that Lunks was. I felt like they were a good squad. I was excited for them, and Foot Job is no
No,
longer
they-
there.
They should have been in the playoffs in the place of like a team like Betbrim or 9Z, and they just kind of squandered their
Well, not
chances.
9Z. I don't want to praise them, but they looked great. But we all know next season they're just going to do nothing. We already know this.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Can I just say another player that impressed me when we're on the topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
Luchov. That guy. is-
Yes,
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah.
nasty.
Yeah, he's a
He's
monster.
Shout out!
the
I
Can I
fucking
just
underrated him a
say,
lot.
shout out to general managers in the scene. Bestia had that guy for three years and did absolutely nothing.
It's kind of
And then
insane.
the second he's out of that team, 9Z go from like 115th in the world to top 8 in a major in 6 months. Can we what are we doing in this scene exactly? Like with like just asset management. Like how
Yeah.
do you like screw this player up so badly and make him look like a total bust?
The fact
mean,
he's
and then as soon as-
25.
He gets into a new situation and he's looking like one of the best aimbers, like just in the tournament, to be honest, in terms of form. And I just don't know how Bestia can like squander assets like this. It just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah,
makes
do you
you-
want to know the
curious
maddest
how
thing
good
about that?
Thomasin could be in a good team, but
Exactly. Like Thomasin was better than Luchov in
I
Dude,
know.
he's
last
like,
year.
he's like
So,
$5 million.
yeah.
Yeah, like he's apparently a bit of a dickhead as well, but but he's a very, very fucking good player. Like really fucking good. So
Yeah, but he's losing to
I don't know,
LP
Imperial,
in
please
Bed
free
Boom
him.
Circuit X Base Recifa.
maybe
2026.
BC game.
yeah, I mean,
Who else? Who the fuck else are they
it
going
can't
to
be
go?
worse on BC game than it is now. So.
I mean,
mean,
yeah.
Well, they have two
Yeah.
players.
Ooh.
They're gonna probably buy heroic and then just go back down to 100
Bro, if
They're
yeah,
just
I know.
harvesting teams. It's hilarious. They just murdered Saw, and then they
They-
murdered whatever the hell this is.
The worst part about BC Game is, just to go on a little tangent, is like they are the only team that have the funds to actually like rival Falcons in terms of spending, and they are ran by
is that
complete
confirmed?
morons.
Like-
yes, they have so
Yeah,
much money.
they
It
have
is
money.
insane.
Yeah.
Because like
they
I know
can
like 2
pay
years ago
for
they couldn't
anything.
pay salaries, so
I don't know what
No,
was going
I
on
don't
there,
think
but
that was.
they can afford this now. Apparently, is what I know.
Well, they
I
can't
can't
believe
afford
there's-
to pay back the victims of Jacob, which they.
yeah.
I think they're doing that out of spite. I don't know what they're doing.
No, they
that
haven't
for.
paid a penny. I already know. I know people who
That's
got scammed by
crazy.
Jacob, and they haven't done anything. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I don't know. He's still.
Well, at least they
benched
got the
over
PR
there, isn't he? He's still over
dude,
there.
I think Jacob is gonna come back. I I think he's good enough.
What
Bro.
the fuck?
He's like 34, isn't he?
Okay,
I
Kirby just
just
won a
read-
major.
Hey, he's younger than Kerrigan.
He's
He's
younger
got a
than Kerrigan.
chance.
He's got a
You're
chance.
He's
It-
32. He's
Please
32.
direct your attention to BC Games roster on HLTV and
Oh.
look at
Aragorn,
this.
crazy, Muterus. Oh my god.
Look at this.
Win rate as well,
what a mess.
31% with Tars.
Hey, Simple looks good though.
I mean,
Barely.
Against
Which
Tier
events have you
50.
been watching him at?
Symbol doesn't look good.
He
so.
doesn't.
he doesn't.
He's gone.
It's cope. Like it's so
He
much
needs a
cope
good
to say
coach.
that
He
Simple
needs a
can
good
still
coach.
play. He just
No,
doesn't
he's
want to
a
win
top 5
anymore.
opera
Like
in the
that is
world.
literally all it comes to. Like this whole Simple thing just gotta stop. Like he's just found the one organization on the planet that will pay him like just hundreds of thousands of dollars to essentially just like, have you seen, I don't know if you've noticed this or like follow Simple on social media, but he does these like fake like boot camps where he just goes to like the mountains of Andorra and just like pretends to play
Yeah,
Counter
it's
Strike
great.
for like
It's great.
3 weeks, and he's like, yeah guys, I'm working really hard. And it's like, all right man, like I'm so sure you're doing all that work, bro. Like whatever it takes to get that BC game salary, I'm just hoping it's worth it.
Didn't he do that like 2 weeks after he didn't show up for an official as well?
Yeah.
I think so, yes.
I'm
Hey,
on to
his-
you, Simple. I know why you're posting that.
His profile picture on Twitter is off the radar on the mission.
That's hilarious.
Fuck off.
Chill.
Yeah.
He's some Joel boasting, like.
Anyway.
What was the last time he streamed? Like
Oh, I just don't know.
if he's grinding, he's always streaming his grind. So
Do you know what's hilarious about Simple's profile picture? I'm pretty sure he used AI to make this, and I don't know why, because it's literally just words
Can
on
you
a
post it,
like
please?
grey background.
Can you
It's
please
in
I
the-
posted it,
in the
it's in-
Discord
That.
channel.
Oh my god, you're right.
Can
It
you
has,
do you
like,
see what I
artifacts.
mean?
Yeah,
Like
has,
it looks like it
artifacts.
was made with AI, even though it's like this is just 2 lines on a grey background of text. I don't know
Right,
why
looks-
this is. I don't know why I've never noticed this, but you can kind of see it. I don't know.
If it's good enough for Alchemist, it's good enough for Simple.
Great.
Hey, don't.
That's a
disrespect
reference
my
for like
Twitter
3
mutual.
people, but okay.
Don't disrespect my Twitter mutual. But
There's no way your Twitter mutuals were Simple. Or
oh, no,
Alchemist. There is no way.
He was looking
No, the
to
producer, not the fucking guy in esports.
not the producer. I'm talking about this like
Okay.
skin
the
trader.
retarded
you
Danish
thought
one.
you thought
on
you
the-
thought you had motion. I thought you had motion for. a
You're
second.
talking about the skit.
Yeah.
bro. Not.
Yeah, of
no,
course
I'm
he
talking.
is.
I'm talking about Alchemist, man. Come on, price of tea in China. Like, I don't even think that was Alchemist produced. But anyway,
I don't listen to bad music. Sorry.
What?
you need to redact it yourself immediately.
I listen to good music
Anyway.
like Dominic Fike. Anyways,
Can we get
What
back
were-
to the major and who
Yes,
impressed
what
us?
were we doing
please.
before we were rage baiting?
we were talking about teams
We went on a
were
BC
disappointed
game
by.
tangent, and
Okay.
we found out that Simple's avatar is made by AI, even though it's not necessary. But whatever.
Sorry. Important correction. Price of tea in China was produced by Alchemist.
Okay,
Banger
great.
album.
Thank you.
Okay, sure. Okay, let's
Can
go
we-
on to
can we
9
talk
versus
about-
Furia.
No. I need
Wait,
to
wait,
talk
wait.
about Paravision first because.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Fuck
That's
this team. Like,
I
like their 3 losses this stage were 9Z, which is like okay, I
Dumb.
guess fair enough. Monty and then Legacy, just fuck right off. Like you have
Legacy
James,
with a
who's like
.66 Nissim as well, by
yeah,
the
a
way.
historically
I was-
good player at majors, James, and you can't even get like 1 BO3.
I mean,
I don't know, man.
given their roster moves since, like,
Well, yeah,
the
no,
fact
the
that
team was dead.
immediately
The team was
happens-
absolutely dead. But I don't care. Like get like 1 game so you don't go 0-3. Like It's just embarrassing. I
I
don't
was
know.
personally more disappointed by Legacy than I was like Paravision or anything.
I don't know, man. Like,
I predicted this Legacy failure, so I'm just a genius, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I had a lot more faith in them than other people.
they
did,
lost
but-
2-0 to that Legacy team, man.
Which, by the way, are cooking up some interesting.
Oh,
stuff
dude!
if
Oh
these
my
rumors
god!
are true.
We're gonna talk about that later.
We can
Holy
do that
fuck!
later,
They're gonna
yeah.
be the best team in the world.
I've got another.
But they're getting
player that
Mattis.
impressed me though. No, they're not getting Mattis.
No,
they're not.
the
Oh, well, they're not
Brazilian
gonna be the
Mattis.
best team in the world then.
They're getting the Brazilian Mattis.
Fair.
And Sonny.
No, I know.
Speaking of
Insani was a bit
Insani-
shit this major, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was ass. He was terrible.
Dude,
He fucked up my fantasy team.
I'm gonna say the O word. He's overrated as fuck, bro. I hate to say it. He's not. He's not all that. I've seen all the greats, and he's not gonna be one of them.
I'm gonna be real. I've seen more from No Way and Cello than I've ever seen from Insane. So
That's
I'm
a wild
not
statement.
even.
That's a
I'm
wild
not
statement.
even exaggerating. Like, no way got that dog shit Imperial team to top 16 at a major. Cello
That's a
got
fact.
that dog shit Imperial team in a major. Remember how good Cello was overperforming at that major? Like, he was actually like a serviceable looking player up until like stage 3. But
Sorry, I'm back.
I don't know about
I was
Insani.
doing laundry. Did you just fucking say that Insani? Kill yourself?
brother.
He's so handsome.
You might have to
Listen,
look,
He
but-
probably passes like the handsome HLTV rating, and he's probably
Yeah.
leading in that category in some.
His eye test is
However,
retarded as well. I'm not gonna lie.
I
When he plays
I don't
well,
know
yeah.
if he's just like developed just the worst habits of all time, like playing in Brazil forever. But
Yeah, but
A,
he's
a
so
lot of
handsome.
Brazilian talents have that issue.
this guy's decision making is just so far off. Like,
Yeah, look
just
at that.
tier 1 level.
Look at that. He's beating.
Like, I'm sorry.
He's playing well against Bane.
Look at the rest of his fucking team.
Yeah.
Oh well, listen. Everyone seems
Yeah.
to think his second in command star, Ben Clemens, is the best player ever.
Oh yeah.
And that to me is, I don't know if you've talked about this guy before on this show, but
No, not really.
this dude is like just the most like obvious bust of all time to me. I don't know, like everyone that's saying that they want this guy on their team, like you will be very careful what you wish for, because I have never seen an AWPer so late to rotations constantly.
Who the fuck's
the
Ben
point-
Clemens?
Ben
Clem.
Clemens?
Oh,
Hey,
Clem.
he's
Clem.
making a Ben
Okay.
Simmons joke.
Okay.
Yeah, so obviously,
Yeah.
for those who don't understand, Ben Simmons was like one of the biggest busts in NBA history, blah, blah, blah. And that's why, you obviously make the.
Oh, you
funny
mean like
little
Nail
name there.
Yakupov, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Wait, Yakub mentioned?
God damn.
So yeah, I don't know. This guy's rifle though is good, but his AWP ain't it. That's my take.
The-
I just think people who are
That is my problem with Clem, is that his
Yeah.
AWP is just, he doesn't AWP very much, and I personally want my AWPer to be AWPing a lot more than Clem does, and he
Yeah.
barely AWPs on T side, so it's actually quite a bit more readable than just like, or like half AWPing on both sides. Like 14 AWPing on T side at which stage is this? Stage 1 at the major. So it's the shit. He can't even AWP against the shit teams on T side.
Yeah, there's so many red flags with this guy, basically, is my point. And people are just like, I think, obviously, because the AWP market is just kind of rubbish, like, people are just looking for reasons to just get
Yeah.
anyone. But it's
People
like,
are
you
posting
really have to
about
be
device.
careful. Yeah, I know. Like, you've just got to be careful. Because, like, G2 are selling this guy for a reason. Like, they've obviously thought about this. They've done their homework. They know like what this guy is going to be. I'm pretty sure. Like I think they would have definitely had these conversations internally. So you just got to think like, why would they do this? Like,
Yeah,
He's-
I also just want to add that I knew this guy was just a bust. I think it was against Big when he had an op in Apartments. It was an Inferno game, and he was CT Inferno, and he just did the most like retarded jiggle peaks over and over again from apps to lane, and just died without anything. Like it was, I was like actually mauling. I didn't know, like I've never seen an opper just do that. Like he was completely hidden, right? Like they didn't know he was in apps, and he just gave his life away. I just knew he wasn't cut out for like tier 1 play after that. But
That is the sort of shit you get away with in Brazil as well.
Yeah.
Like domestic Brazilian CS.
So
Oh,
with the
God,
with
that's
the
not a good
major
Oh
one.
on the
my
line,
god.
this is major on the line. What I've linked here.
Yeah.
A 16-year-old Susie went 13-2 in AWP duels against Clem.
Put that in the
With
thumbnail.
the
Nolan.
major on the
Yeah,
line.
I'll fucking pin it.
Think about
Fucking
that for a
hell.
second. Like, and one of these guys is being touted as like, I don't know, like a super talent, and the other one is just like a whatever player in the eyes of the community. And I just think that's wrong. Like, Susie is gonna be a better player than Clem easily. Like, I am confident about that. Just that Susie has more, I would say, upside as an AWPer than Clem, just from a composure standpoint and just a CSIQ standpoint. Like, already, and he's 16. So, and Clem's 20, by the way. He's not like he's like that young. Like, people
Yep,
do think he's
agreed.
like 17 years old for some reason. That's just not true. So, yeah, that's my. I had to make sure that me knowing that Clem is overrated is on record somewhere. So,
True.
That's
And
cool.
Sizzy never got banned from FaceIt for racially abusing
that's true.
his teammates.
There's still time.
So
He's
So it's
40.
Honestly,
got
I think
another
that's
player.
a knock on Sizzy
I also
there,
I
I'd say.
also like here I'm posting Sizzy's ratings. Like he reads the top 5 better than like
Yeah,
anyone
that
else.
that to me is a big green flag. If you see that he has a 1.02 rating against top 5 against like with 12 maps, that's not nothing, right?
Yep.
So
I mean they had a pretty legit run at this major like and in Citrus especially like Foot, Mongols, and Furia were their 3 teams. So
no, this is like a totally acceptable 0-3 for me for bait, but whatever. Like this is for like
yeah,
I mean, they were the
The-
worst team here, and I
Yep.
said that last episode. Forget what I
think
said about
they would have beat
Falcons. I was right
Paravision
about
in a
that.
BO3. But
That might maybe.
I've got another player I wanna
yeah, let's do it.
go on.
heap praise on. Magnojez, I was wrong about you, bro.
No, dude,
You're
Yes,
gonna
you were.
no,
make
you were
it.
right. You were
You
right.
were.
No, you were
No.
right. This guy
No,
is
wait.
literally
S-
a husk being controlled by Boomich. He is a corpse. He
He's
like
a-
I think he died. I genuinely think he died, and he is being reanimated, and his brain is just Boomich.
Okay.
He doesn't know how to play.
Nah. No, I've watched him play under Nafany, and he was actually quite good then as well. So
I'm
Nah.
no.
if you
Boomich
could
was
play
there.
well under Nafany,
Boomich was
where
there.
I still remember the demo. It was like I can't even remember when he played with Nafany. I still remember the demo. There was some rounds where he was anchored. It was literally I watched a CT side Anubis demo, and he anchored both bomb sites in some rounds, which is like obviously separate rounds, but like he would just rotate between anchoring sites. It's like, and then he would just go for mid control sometime. Like he was being actively griefed, basically. So now that he's got a good IGL, maybe he can just actually get unleashed.
I will
think it's
say he
all
was
Boomich.
disappointing against Foot and Vitality and Aurora actually.
Against
So,
against the major champs though.
yeah.
1.8 rating,
Not
not bad. I think he took
True.
over that game easily. He was just running through them like it was nothing.
I mean,
which
the
is-
Falcons we saw in groups was not the Falcons we saw
No,
in
they
playoffs.
definitely
True.
powered up. That
Again.
is for sure. But they I think there's like Spirit should be trying to get Magdoj's in for today. Like I don't know what they're like.
For
Yes.
Tanier or Zontex?
Both.
I think
Tanair and then
either
get
or,
someone else for
honestly.
Zontix.
Like,
Bro, I would have Boomich as a support player over Zontix. Like,
I
that's
agree
how-
with that. That's a totally
The-
acceptable
The
assessment.
Yeah,
fact
the eye test
Boomich
on
is still
Zontex is
running away on
horrific.
BetBoom. Ah, fuck! Why is he on
Like-
BetBoom and on Spirit? Oh my god, I hate
Because
it.
general
so much.
managers just don't know what they're doing. That's all that is. That's all
Yeah,
that is.
I remember calling for like the last like 2.5 years for Boomich to go to Spirit.
Yeah.
People are all like, oh no, he doesn't have it anymore. Like you see him on one win where Deco just decides to give him the op after like it's like hey, he can't even win on
Very
one
base.
win. It's like yeah, okay.
Yeah,
he just
couldn't-
doesn't have it
couldn't win
anymore,
with-
guys.
In Cloud9, guys. Like, it was
With
He
the
made
definitely-
secondary
major
star
playoffs without an
Forrester.
upper.
Yeah. No, I do hope all the people that were telling me that Chopper was better for Spirit than Boomich for some reason and feeling good about themselves.
Bro,
right
they
now.
shut the fuck up after that video got released. Like anyone safe defending Chopper, shut the fuck up as soon as that come out.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone calling for Chopper to come back. Strangely, I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I think that video actually might have retired Chopper. Like, I think he's just a streamer now. Like, straight up. I think you actually did end his career.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious if it's true. Like,
Do you think he watched it and was like,
Oh yeah, he
Well, the
he at
fucking
least
spin-
there's
he
a
at least
non-zero
knows
chance.
someone who's seen that video.
There's a
like-
non-zero chance he watched that video.
it's
got a
nearly
lot
on
of views.
50,000
do you think he
views. I
knows?
wouldn't be surprised if he's seen
Yeah.
it. But right, he's
Alright.
bro. I haven't. Carrigan is the closest player to Chopper I've seen in modern Counter Strike in terms of
yeah, player
hardness.
for player, but Kerrigan
But
at
not
least
calls,
knows
not
how to
calls.
play CS.
No,
so, like-
Kerrigan still clearly has a mind for the game at majors, and I'll make that distinction
Yeah.
very clear because we know regular season Kerrigan is just awful.
Yeah, we
Like,
know they're
oh, yeah.
not. We know Falcons are not
There-
winning an event.
there is
They
like
might
the rest
win
of the year,
one,
unless
but-
it's the major.
the silver lining of Falcons taking this major is that the point of there being a clear like switch that Kerrigan can make when it actually matters is just so obviously there. Like he will just like phone in the entire like regular season of CS, but as soon as it's actually time to like get stuff done at the biggest tournament, he can just get to another gear still. And he's literally like, obviously he's 36. He's just conserving energy at this point to try and win more majors and catch.
Yeah,
majors
it's
and
load
take
management.
takes.
He
Like,
hibernates
Yeah.
between major.
he is unironically load managing in Counter Strike, which is hilarious that that's even a concept. But you can just tell he's just putting in a different amount of effort into like these smaller tournaments, and when he actually has players that like believe in him, he can just win these tournaments again, which is cool. So whatever.
All right, any more players?
I've got Gizmy.
I'm sick
Oh,
of
yeah.
it. Nope, done. That's it. I'm
No,
shutting
no,
it
no.
down.
He's a good IGL. He
He's-
is a
he's
very good
fine.
IGL.
Yeah, he needs to be.
The only skepticism I have is that like, his teammates were definitely abusing the 120 hours last 2 weeks method,
Yeah.
and there's no way that Azu was ever having a stage 2 like that ever again.
I hate
That's
that
not
map.
happening
No.
again. That is never happening
Why?
again.
Because he
He
looks
is-
like the fucking chud. Like,
Dude, you can't
Yeah.
help it. I kind of feel bad,
like,
but I do dislike it.
the worst part is Afro wasn't even. I wouldn't even say he was like the 5th worst opper at this major. He was fine. That's like
Yeah.
the,
Yeah, he was.
He
fine.
was actually acceptable, but
Or he had a
what
110 rating
Gizby
at
has
this
done
major.
to his career is like needs to be studied. Like
yeah.
there is just no way in this like Afro just randomly decided one day that he would just improve like after being awful in Fnatic and all kinds of just irrelevant like
I
tier
mean
2
that
teams.
that's just the fanatic.
I mean,
effect.
Afro actually has been fine. Like if you here look at his ratings on Monty. I'm posting it now. Like, there's a lot of green in here. He's actually not bad. So
Yeah, I'm just saying like before he joined Monty, like this.
yeah,
it
no,
doesn't- it
but
doesn't
that's just
happen by
proof
accident.
of concept for Gizmy
Yeah.
that he can use an opera like
No,
this.
when Gizmy actually gets good players, he's winning trophies straight up. And
I agree.
My hot
He has
take
to be
is
looked
that,
at, right?
Yeah, my hot take is that Furia are gonna look at him.
Dude,
as
that's
the
a good.
fallen
I
knight.
thought so too.
Fury would be
especially-
good.
Yeah.
I think
G2 would be good.
if
G2
Not gonna happen. Not
Get
gonna
an
happen.
actual
happening.
IGL.
Not
they're
gonna happen.
all in on Hunter,
Not
but
gonna
I'm just saying the fallen replacement being Gizmy would be. I would.
Oh, that'd
love
be
it.
great.
That would be so good. I would be so.
But
down
they
for
wouldn't be
that.
Brazilian anymore. So
I
they
don't
can't
think they
abuse
care.
it.
Yeah,
They-
they'd have to replace Yakindar.
No,
with
they don't want. They
with
don't,
an
doesn't matter.
insect.
They're a high VRS anyway. Like it doesn't make a difference whether they play in Europe or America.
I know, but I feel
right?
like for the Brazil,
apparently-
I think for their
sponsors.
brand, they can.
Yeah,
for the
apparently
brand
the
thing maybe,
sponsors they
but
need it.
like I don't know.
ideally they would get Insani for
That'd
Yakinda
be sick.
replacement. Ideally, that's
I
what
don't
they
know.
would want.
I think Gizmy is going to be winning trophies when he gets like actual serious players because he was genuinely like this Monty team actually almost made the playoffs. Like there was a very real chance that could have happened. If there were a couple of games in this group stage I remember distinctly that were like coming down to the wire and they just fell apart. Like just as like
Like
you know,
they got
because
Falcons to 3 maps. That's
They
legit.
pushed Falcons to almost a loss
Yeah.
on Mirage as well, as a third map decider, and it was all of the back of like just really.
Yeah, Nico
good
had a
balling
great game, and Kerrigan
and great
just
setup.
Kerrigan
so-
actually fragged, and that's what I noticed. Monacy's at a .81 on that.
Oh well, listen, he got the MVP, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Kisuka
Yeah.
deserved the MVP, but it's fine.
I've
No,
got
he
I've got no more players I
No,
want to
he
shout out. I don't know if anyone else has got anyone they want to mention, player wise.
Biss, basically the only good player on Na'Vi this event.
True.
So maybe he's going to another team.
Wonderful was good, I thought.
Wonderful was okay. I feel like
He was
you could have done
wonderful.
more. But Ima was actively griefing him in some games, so
Yeah, I mean, he did have a bad major for his standards, but I don't know. Like, he was good on like the first map against G2, and I remember he was good against Falcons, at least on like the last map. But
yeah, I don't know. I just Navi said they have to be making roster changes after this result, surely.
no,
You'd
I just don't think
hope.
they will.
You'd
Like,
hope.
if they're making a roster change, I don't think they cut Ema. I think they're gonna keep him and move Alexi out if they're gonna
Oh
do
God,
it.
I
Like,
can't.
Wait,
Please,
No,
have-
the thing is, I
please.
wouldn't even hate that. I wouldn't.
I
I
would,
have to
but-
interrupt. We have
like-
breaking news.
oh shit.
Crim
Oh
has joined
my God.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh hell yeah!
Jesus Christ.
This is insane.
Oh hell yeah!
Crims to
I
eyeballers.
love
I cannot
this.
believe it.
I love this.
I can't believe he's got another paycheck.
This guy
but at
might
the
be
same
the
time, like,
most well-paid guy, potentially.
Oh yeah.
ever.
I love this.
I mean, how much can he be making on eyeballers, bro?
No,
I mean,
This is just
still,
a-
he's making a consistent salary.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, he is.
The guy's fucking.
we're about to see like how real the Fnatic tax actually is. Because if this guy actually chose literally anything on this eyeballs team, like Fear and what's his name, Independent, just need to be investigated.
Yeah.
Because
Why do,
I don't know
okay,
what's
why
going
do
on
they
there.
even have a non-Ukrainian coach?
I
Like,
don't
why don't they
know.
get like LMBT? Is that
I can explain this quite simply. Fnatic management and their GMs are retarded.
Well,
Yeah, that is-
Is there an org that just
not
needs to
to
be
go on a
conference?
tangent about Fnatic, but they do make it a deliberate effort to obfuscate who's actually running the CS team. I have noticed this.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
wonder
it
why.
should be Samuelson, but
There's like four people that you could actually attribute like anything to on this organization, which I think is hilarious that they've all managed to do this of like just covering each other's asses, but by not
Yeah.
attributing anyone to blame for anything. So just nothing ever happens in this org, and you just have this is how you get a fear-led team in Counter Strike. Is this level of just failure? But yeah, hilarious that Crims is getting another gig, but whatever.
who are they getting? Or, bro, if they get Cairn, I would be so fucking happy as for their fifth. That
I
would
think
just be
they haven't announced anyone yet.
gorgeous.
They've been playing with like who is this guy?
Oh yeah, they've been
Mazai,
playing with-
wasn't it?
They've been playing with
Mazai
this
from Spirit Academy.
Pole bandana guy. who
Oh
they've played
God, yeah, they
officials
have,
with.
haven't they?
Dude,
Yeah,
these
who-
are people I've never
who-
heard of in my
Oh,
lifetime.
Yeah, not to go on. We're not talking about Fnatic, but this guy played on Basement Boys, who famously
Oh,
yeah.
upset FlyQuest at Alan. But whatever. Anyway, that's the
To sum
breaking
it up,
news.
fuck Fnatic and fuck
Yeah.
their CS division.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't
Sounds
forgive
right.
you for what you did to Martyrs.
True.
Okay, guys, for viewership reasons, we need to talk about the major. Other
For
than individual
viewership,
players.
this podcast gets like 20 views.
Guys,
what are you
guys, we
talking
need to,
about?
guys. The viewers are gonna.
Do we have any
Hey.
sponsor activations that we need to segue?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually coming out with a new cryptocurrency called Jitcoin.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
God.
Please
Alright.
invest in it. Okay, for the major, 9Z versus Furia. Furia looked fine. 9Z obviously had like 2 maps worth of strats, and then that's it. Maybe that's just me. Also, Yuri popped his bussy. So
Yeah, Max is not a good IGL. Like this team is literally just pure firepower, and like Max had a few good rounds, but he also had a few just horrific rounds. So I don't know. Like I don't think as long as Max is IGLing this team, there's no way they can even replicate like top
I feel
20
like their coach
form.
is
I
really
think.
good though. Their set strats
They're
are
bit.
really good.
Yeah, they bit Brazilian. bit.
MIBR
Yeah.
Legend Bit is coaching this team, so yeah.
I
you could
didn't
kind
know
of
that.
explain it. It would make sense if this team was just an extreme coach merchant team. I can't lie.
Yeah.
They do rely on just set pieces and just decent coordination to just smash a lot of these tier 1 invite teams, which is all you really need at this point because of just how like I guess just empty like tier 1 is outside of like the the top 4 or 5. Like you can kind of just beat anyone at the moment. But yeah, no, I think that obviously their goal 9Z is to win. I think the Argentina major in like a year, and this is kind of like
They'd have to be smoking crack if they think they can do
Yeah.
that. But
they need basically I don't even know what they need, but they basically would just need like a live tournament from like 3 of their players.
Well,
for
no,
that
no,
team to be, like,
no.
they
All
need
they
Tryon
need is
Thomason.
yeah, they need Thomason and an Opper.
they would need to like merge Bestia essentially with this team
You know
to
what pissed me off during
essentially get this to work.
the fucking 9Z versus Fury match? I think it was on Overpass. Yeah, it was on Overpass. And I think 9Z went on like a decent start. And then, was it Scrawny? I think it was Scrawny. And he was like, Mayern, he was fucking cut 50 million times. He said I'm dog shit and I never would make it to a major. And look at him now. He's doing so well in the fucking like he's balling. Fucker was dog piss. He was actually
At a
garbage.
I mean,
0.42
okay,
rating.
the thing with Myron is like,
He's not good, but
well, one,
He's
he
horrific.
doesn't save enough as an Opper. He actually doesn't save enough. He goes for too many clutches, which I kind of hate. And 2, he's also just shit on T side. But his CTs are fine. But that's usually the thing when you get like riflers who switch to opping, is they really don't know how to do it on T side. So I kind of wonder if he should just AK on T side.
You probably should. And just to obviously, I like to joke about how Mayan is better than Try, like just talent wise. I knew this is just how I knew Vitality weren't going to win the major. When you top frag that Vitality series,
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, it's over.
Yeah,
Like this team ain't winning shit this major. Like I'm sorry, but yeah, no, this I think honestly like it's difficult to call whether or not this 9Z team is ever going to be like a sustainable project.
It won't.
In terms of just like relevant placements, but
I feel
think
like it's Legacy 2.0. Like it's just like
it does.
It kind of is. Because you have, like, you're just playing off Luchov and DGT being insane.
Yeah.
Being
And
much
if
better than the
Yeah.
people around them.
If you can get anything out of Huaso Peak as well, you're pretty good. But
Yeah,
if you don't have anything from
DGT.
those guys, you're just cooked, like straight up.
I mean, shout
feel
out to
like DG's
Huaso Peak for being the first Chilean in a major playoffs, but he's ass. I don't know. All right, what
Wait,
were you
didn't
saying?
Davideus make it with
Oh, he did, right.
No, that's true. Yeah.
my
With Kane, he
CS-based
even won it.
autism?
Yeah.
fucking
just
Luchov could
The alarm bells were ringing.
But I feel like there's not too
No,
much on this.
There's not much more to dwell on
Yeah.
that. Like, it was just
No.
it was just
No,
an
no.
experience.
And
diff,
I
like,
feel like even less so, dude. This match, Aurora versus BetBoom, it was just them getting dicked down by a fucking Xantaris life game.
there's not much to dwell on this because it was just the wheels just came off for this
Yeah,
bedroom team
like-
that was somehow made.
It
to
was
this
an
point.
experience diff. Because you
Yeah.
just have so many people on BetBoom who are not used to that spot.
Dilladoes did look good though. He did have very
He
good
did.
moments, and
He had a good series.
But Flamus was brain damaged, very brain damaged, and
Yeah.
I'm not even looking at his rating. There were many times where I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like it just blatant
He struggles under
misplays.
pressure.
So
Yeah,
We'll see.
Yeah,
I mean,
something to watch with him. That's
I've just like unforced flubs, like no pressure from Aurora, just knife out, and then people just peeking you like, "What are you doing?" But other than that, let's get to the juicy stuff. G2 versus Spirit. Oh, those! I genuinely thought G2 was gonna win at points. That final map.
They
Mirage,
should've.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, they should have won, but
Oh, Nerds is so bad.
but-
Nerds
Fucking 1v4.
Notes is one of the worst players relative to Roll in the entire scene.
Nerds is
Yes,
so
he
Like,
is.
he's
bad.
horrific. He's horrific.
Do you know what? Do you know how impressive it is to be on the top of the "this guy has to go" off the G2 team list when you're surrounded by Hunter and some Pius?
I know, man.
That
Like,
is insane.
Hunter's aim is still really good though. Hunter's
How
aim
about
is
with
still
Courtleg?
really good.
yeah, if Hunter just played less
I mean,
selfishly, he'd be fine. Not as an IGL though. I'd want him as like a support player. but-
Yeah.
I think
His,
Hunter's
yeah, his
fine.
aim has always been good, but it's kind of his like he's always kind of seemed lost at moments, even when he wasn't an IGL, when he was just a player before. He had these moments where he just stopped thinking or some shit.
I'm just shocked he was a
And-
4-time top 20 player. Honestly, like he just doesn't feel like one. It's just fake.
He was a bit of a 2.0 rating for Armor.
Yeah, so
I'll be honest with you,
Yeah.
because he did
was
love a
always,
pistol
like,
kill.
The thing is, like, he was always just like serviceable in playoff games, and
Yeah,
that's
he was
how he
just
got
fine.
these spots.
He was just fine.
That's just how it works, you know. You
but this
you
match,
just get AVPs out of nowhere. So
the
that's
fucking
how he did it.
1v4 to force overtime though from Hunter. Oh my god, dude. I was watching that at work. That shit pissed me off so bad because I had Spirit to go through, and I was like, they're losing this match when Hunter won that. I was like, oh my god. You know, I don't think there's too much else
Wait.
other to say than like, Mattis had a good game. Heavy God didn't look as beast mode as he did against fucking when he dicked it down.
I mean, no,
Navi.
Heavy God on Mirage was literally Nerd's tier,
Yeah.
but he also
No,
carried the first two
Heavy
maps.
God
So.
played amazing on the first two maps, and
Yeah.
then just kind of cooled off. But yeah, I don't know.
Man,
Like
they coulda won
G2 were
that
never
best
even
two,
meant to
man.
win this series anyway. Like it's like
Yeah.
if
Yeah, the
it's
fact it
G2,
was
like,
that close in the
Yeah.
first place is just how like not good Spirit is.
The worst thing that G2 could do is take from this is that they were so close and they need to give this team more time. Like
Yep.
they need to make
Yep.
they need to get rid of Nerds like immediately. Like
Yeah,
this is
Mattis
just
has
not
to
a player.
go.
No,
Heavy God
Shut the
too.
fuck
no,
up.
okay.
No.
Mattis has to go
we
if he
gotta
goes
go
to
a
like
rebuild.
if he goes to Navi or something. Like, yeah.
That'd be sick. Yeah, for him as
I'll
spots.
tell you what if Foot come in and try and sneak Mattis out of G2 for Loud
Ooh,
X? Could you
for
imagine that?
Lunks.
Yeah.
That'd
That'd be kind of sick, actually.
What if
That'd be
Navi
nice.
sleek
'Cause Lung-
Launex for Ema? Like,
I mean, the
I don't know
Romanians
about
will be
that.
happy.
I don't think Blade would even like that. That's the thing.
I know.
But,
Gotta have
hell
the
no.
token Romanian. So
Yeah.
Other
Okay.
than that, I don't think there's too much else to talk about.
Obviously, the graffiti play, which may or may not get a graffiti.
Was that match?
it won't get a graffiti.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
It
match
was,
was
yeah.
1v4
I'm done
where
with
it
it.
just
Yeah, it was
held
that
down
match.
mouse one.
Yeah. It's not getting a graffiti.
I don't think so.
If
Bro,
they
think
won
if
the
that
major,
device
I think
train
they would.
1v3 doesn't get a graffiti, nothing deserves a graffiti. So
Yeah.
Fucking look at the time didn't get a graffiti.
I
That's
don't know
still-
if I'm
Yeah.
just a hater, but I feel like that had to be like a game winner to get a graffiti. I don't know. I
Yeah.
think it
Yes.
wasn't like
It had to be
because all
game
the
winner.
if you look at like the other graffitis, like with a couple exceptions, there are a lot of just like kind of just unexplainable like it's stuff with like jumping.
Yeah,
and it's,
like divine intervention
inaccuracies,
shit.
Like
Like that was
just
just
like God intervened. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm-
It's on borderline for me, but I wouldn't be mad if it got a graffiti. That's my take.
I don't think it's gonna get it because they didn't win the major. So they're
I
not
mean,
gonna
the
Yeah.
most similar parallel to it is like Pasha versus Fnatic. That one clip on
Yeah,
at
I know
Arch
exactly
on
what you're talking
Inferno,
about. Yeah,
and that didn't get a graffiti.
Yeah.
nah.
But they're probably getting. Well, I mean, this was a 1v4, but It's
It's
still-
just not.
It is-
I don't know.
just
it's
not good
borderline.
enough. It's just
Yeah.
not good enough.
anyway, Falcons Vitality.
Dude, Vitality suck. They're so
Yep.
bad. I know. it was a
Maybe you shouldn't
close
go on
match.
holiday.
This okay. I've got stuff to say on this. This is the ultimate example of like when people talk, listen, because the amount of red flags that were being said in like Vitality players' interviews were just ridiculous. Like the couple that I'll mention is that Apex in a interview he did with Maui was saying how Maus are like demons in scrims. I'm like, oh, you're getting farmed by Maus in scrims?
Oh,
That can't be good. So that was noted. I was like, interesting. And then obviously the whole like there was just like multiple players I think said on record that their boot camp was awful. So when you have two people from a team at least saying that, that's when you're like, all right, this is not going anywhere. Like I don't know, like people got to start like reading these interviews because you can get a lot from them if you corroborate them properly. Is what
I
I'm saying.
think this was a very blatant. Like this is the series that if you were making a case that Kyosuke was MVP of this tournament, this was the series.
Yeah,
I feel like
this was this.
And
he was unbelievable.
he was a monster, and Kerrigan was a monster in a different way, and like
bro, Kerrigan went 1-16 in opening duels.
I saw that shit, bro.
1-16.
He was literally just on his war photographer shit. This
Yeah.
major, bro. Like,
Bro,
he was just
okay, no.
running
You
around.
go to the series stats. Kyusuke has plus 6% round swing. Kerrigan's minus 6.
They
All things
actually went
even.
even. Yeah, they actually evened it out. That's crazy.
Oh my fucking god!
This is
Yeah.
Mate, if you
that's
haven't watched the
funny.
Carrigan POV as well, just the mechanics on Carrigan are horrific.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I don't even think he would. I genuinely, unless if he was like, I don't know, hit in the head or something and forgot a bit about Counter Strike, I don't think he would make level 10. Like, his mechanics are that bad. Like, mate, like, oh. It
I also
looks
just
like
wanna
he's got
say-
jitter. He looks like his mouse is slightly disconnected from the receiver, and it's like jittering about the place.
Yeah.
It's
Bro,
unreal.
It doesn't
like
look
that
I've
3K
got- I've got
with
a
the
s-
USP he got in the final, I was actually mauling at Furia. Like, I don't even get it's like the two steps of Inferno are like clear CT, clear coffins, clear sight. They just walk into a USP at coffin, 3 of them die. Like, I was, and also Mezzi was asked this tournament.
Mezzi wasn't
that was
good. Mezzi just wasn't.
No, Mezzi
I'm
was-
disappointed. I don't know what's happened to him.
It
I
was
think
like
that was
most of Vitality except Zywood.
dude. Flames.
Yeah,
was
but
low-key
Mezzi was
awful this
Even
especially
tournament
bad.
as
even
well.
Zoe, I think Zoe was worse than his like usual high standards. I
course,
think he
yeah.
was quite a bit
I
worse.
mean, he had
actually.
he had a really bad like last map in the playoffs, but the rest
He
of it
got
was pretty
out-fragged by Carrigan on the last map of that series, by the way.
good. Yeah.
Like
that can't be
happened.
allowed to happen. That can't be allowed to
happened.
happen.
That we saw that happen. Like that's crazy. There was also a tweet from this event which I thought was hilarious, where like someone was like making fun of the fact that Carrigan was playing with like a sleeve on, so you can like, aim better.
I
And it's like
know.
what's the and the caption was like, what's the point of him using this? Like, bro, he needs all the help he can get.
Yeah.
He needs
He does.
all the
Just
help
like
he can
Sawyer.
get. Like,
What do you mean?
Give him all the like accessories and shit.
You use a gaming sleeve, don't
I do
you,
use a gaming sleeve.
You need one on a
right.
glass mouse pad though,
You do
or else
need
your
one.
arm sticks to it.
Well, I know, it's just, oh, you really are Carrigan.
He's using a sleeve with a QCK heavy as well. Just get a better mouse pad, you fucking animal.
I have
Wait,
a
he uses the same
SPO04.
mouse pad as me? Oh, shit.
I think you're ad hominems about this. Like, I just don't get what's your problem with the glass mouse pad. It's a perfectly good solution.
Elise
No.
uses one. It has to work.
You can
Alright,
like,
Spirit
It's
Falcons.
just the wrong game.
You can
It's the
Wait,
wrong
wait,
game
wait.
Can we-
for
Can we
glass
can we
Yes,
do
yes,
can we do guesses on like what happens to Vitality now? Because this will be interesting. to
yes.
look back
I don't
yes.
think they make
Rob's
any
gone.
changes.
Rob sleeves.
No, as in like how they. I don't think they. Obviously, they're not making changes. I
I
think
know.
that'd be ridiculous. But
Yeah.
what do you think the rest of the year looks like for this team? Because
They'll come back.
I think they'll either like just right everything, all their wrongs at the next major and just be okay, or it could just go sideways real fast. Like I'm ready for anything with this team.
I think they'll like.
I think they're gonna.
They give off like
Flames is
liquid
first to go.
2019 vibes in like the second half of 2019, where they were like
God, man,
consistently
18.
playoffs. But I don't know if they're gonna win anything. I don't know.
I think they'll still win like 2 tournaments. But
Okay.
I think their real goal is winning the next major. I think they know that they can probably redeem some of the like legacy stuff, which is all Apex cares about. Like if you follow anything
Yeah.
he says in interviews, like he is very goal oriented. He is trying to the only thing he has left to prove at this point is trying to like challenge 2018, 2019 Astralis, and that's it. Like he just wants that one more major to kind of just establish that this team was better than the other team. And
I think he's trying to be
if
the
they
best
win
RGL
anything,
of all
it'll be the
time.
major.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
that's yeah.
And
He's
he never
chasing
will
those
be.
2 things.
And he never will be.
But
He
the
never
issue
will
is
because
Carrigan's won
Carrigan-
the second major. Yeah, so
He never will be.
I don't know.
Well,
he
Kerrigan
might-
won the major while being like the worst fragger of all time.
I know, and that
Mate,
makes his
that
case
is the
even
most
better.
impressive run on. The most impressive thing about Falcon's run was that Carrigan managed to win with himself playing. Like, I've never seen I've never seen fragging levels this bad from a tournament winner. It's like unconscionably bad.
Yeah, I'll say
It
this
was
like yeah.
So
I don't
beast.
know.
What's his KPR? 0.42 KPR.
Oh my god, it's so beast. It's so beast.
Like one
Yeah.
firepower. That was a 0 before playoffs. I'm almost certain.
I'm gonna say this now. That record's unbreakable. That's never happening again.
Kerrigan's breaking it in
If
one of his rounds,
if it
right?
does get broken, it's his own record. He'll do
Yeah.
it because no one's
The-
doing this again. Like it's
The only way that's
insane.
getting broken is if someone's playing with radar hacks. Like you need external assistance to break that record.
Yeah.
It's
Our
like
Singapore,
it's like the
yeah.
kids who get into Harvard by getting like a 0 on their SAT because they know all the answers. Like It's like Kerrigan's doing so bad, it's impressive now. Like I'm actually I love him, mainly because of how much he looks like a chud. He calls great, you know. It
What?
Yeah,
do-
every time Sawyer watches Kerrigan, it's like looking in the mirror.
I know,
Yeah.
dude, and
It
like I'm
is.
like I can do it too. You know, his aim is the same as me. He looks the same as me.
It actually is. That's
Yeah.
the worst part.
Yeah, and we win games, huh, dickhead?
We
win
actually do,
games.
yeah. When
Yeah.
when Nolan and I both drop 20, we win
I know.
games.
I have Nico, and then I also have like sometimes Monacy. Sometimes. You're the sometimes Alex, you inconsistent fuck.
Yeah, bro, opping on 50 ping is hard as shit.
Yeah, be better, buddy. Anyways,
Yeah.
I don't know. Molodoy managed it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I need to stop.
Wonder if
trying
there's
to
any
say
difference
But
between me and
yeah,
Molodoy.
why aren't you as good as Molodoy?
Yeah, why aren't you?
I might be for this major, but
I'm not gonna talk about Furia Aurora. That shit was so boring. So let's talk about
Yeah.
There's
Spirit
nothing to gain from
Falcons.
that. That's just
Spirit Falcons. Yay! That was
Look,
that was a great match.
I'm gonna
Fuck
do it
Donk.
now. I need to praise Shiro.
He-
Okay.
Why?
Shiro actually played well this major. And
That-
Well,
Donk,
yeah,
did.
this
Donk let
major loss
Shiro
ain't on him,
down.
bro. Yeah, this he was actually so good this major. Like I don't even there's no notes on that. He actually did everything he was meant to do. Like for once.
Yeah, like
And the worst part is it didn't result in success. So it's kind of crazy. He was genuinely doing like the most, and
Okay.
it's just like kind of mad that it happened like that.
We just talked about Kerrigan so much, but his calling this game was so good.
Oh,
What-
yeah.
It was.
He was blowing Magic's bussy out. It was.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it. I loved
Fucking hell, okay.
everything he was doing. Even
Get him one of those inflatable donuts.
what was it was on Mirage, I think, and then the smoke push cat, and then the double kill, and they still lost the round. But
The smoke pushed through. Was it the Spirit game where he smoke pushed on the CT Dust 2 smoke as well and got
no,
a
that
double
was
USP?
Vitality. I
Oh, no.
thought.
Oh, was that
So that
Vitality?
happened-
was that
Okay.
Vitality?
There was the round where Zontix just died looking at a wall, and that might be what Vondas is talking about. But I'm not sure.
He got a double I can't remember.
Oh, if it was with the USP, then it was probably the Spirit one.
Well, that
Because he
one
got a double
He
USP kill.
He had a double USP kill in this
pushing
game, I
through the
remember
CT
that.
smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you were listening,
What?
okay, take some notes.
Anyways,
yeah, we've seen this enough times now. Donk has a mental block against Nico. I don't know what it is, but like
Nico has
he
all, man.
actually just is like 30% worse against Nico.
Yeah, that.
And
Nico
I like how
has-
30% worse is still better than Tanir. Tanir was horrific this
Tanir was-
entire event.
Mate, he needs to go. You can't be doing that in a playoffs and
Also,
be allowed to stay on
Zontix
the
was
team.
getting dicked by aimers. man.
Zontix and Tanir are
like
some of the
are,
worst
they are not
players.
championship
he
players. I'm
can't
gonna say that
hold
right now.
shit. He can't hold shit against anyone who's decent. Like, just one bullet straight to the dome piece every time. Like, how are you getting gaped by Tessis? You're getting gaped by Tessis. I don't know. Tessis has great aim. He's just also brain damaged. But I don't know. It was a great
Yeah.
match. I loved it a lot.
This probably was the game of the major.
This was the game
to be
of the
honest.
major. I was shocked that it.
Yeah, this was the
didn't
major
beat the
final.
record.
This I think the win conditions that Falcons had this. I mean, I'm pretty sure they didn't lose a pistol, and I think they lost one force by this entire series. And
Not to be
it just-
controversial, but
Yeah.
the Anubis was the best map of like to viewership, not viewership, but like as a viewer, it was the best map to watch. It was sensational.
I mean, G2 Spirit was probably better on that.
Fuck you.
I thought G2 Spirit was very good as well, but
Yeah, I think you could argue
I
either
dunno.
or on that one. To be honest.
yeah, I mean, I probably heavily tilted because heavily tilted that way because I love Martis. So
Can we also, since this is the last Spirit match, they need to get Sotfik. Softik? I forgot his name.
Sotfik, yes.
Sotfik.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they obviously need a coach, but like they're doing better without Hallie than with Hallie.
Bro,
And-
Hallie is he's a bigger problem than Tanir and Zontix. Like,
Yeah. That is a fact. This team
Bigger
All
problem.
this
I don't
team
know
has
about
done-
Zontix.
Oh
Or-
no, he is like I
No,
don't.
there is
Hallie
nothing
versus
left.
Sotfix CS is just like
How do you immediately start playing better CS without a coach?
I know
Yeah.
exactly like
The
And,
thing
and
is,
let's not forget Rio. The fucking
Yes.
Spirit players are all giving interviews saying, "Oh no, Sotfix actually changing a lot on how we use
yeah,
util
and then
use our
they
players."
slowly
win.
change the narrative to
Yeah.
like actually he's not doing anything. It's all the
Yeah.
same. Like
Yeah, so like
so
I don't know. It just fuck Ali.
The Spirit
this
GM
is no.
is
This
Also
is
get-
here,
get better
here's the
soon.
actual. Here's the blistering hot take on this. This is Donk's fault, straight
it
up.
is. It is.
He
Yeah.
could get like Hallie out of this team today,
Yeah.
and for whatever reason, I don't know what's going on in his like psyche. He doesn't do that many interviews. There's not really much to like read from it. But for whatever reason, he is loyal to a fault to players that he just can't win with. Like these assets and players that he is willingly surrounding himself with are just not good enough to win in this era.
It's like when
there's
Simple
too many
had Edward
elite
and
teams.
Zeus.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's too many elite teams now with too many elite like skilled players that you can't just like you and Shiro just can't 2v5 this game anymore, bro. Like it just doesn't work like that. Like you need to upgrade these players and these coaches, and you could do it, but you don't. And for whatever reason, you think that you can just carry these players to trophies, like when you have like just these monster teams standing in your way. It's like there's no shame in using some of your leverage to like get some of these guys fired. And like if you're having trouble with that, like if you have an agent, like please fucking get one. Like please, like hire representation to do this shit for you because
Please
you're going
contact
to
Prodigy
like
Agency.
yeah.
The obvious
you're going,
thing is just say, hey, if you don't get me these players, I'm going to Falcons. Like that's just it. Like,
or say like I'm going to BC Game and making a super team or some shit
Yeah.
like that. Like, but obviously like
I
that's a
didn't know
real
they
thing.
could
Like
do
he is obviously not exerting leverage to upgrade this roster, and he is signing off on like just like keeping Hallie, keeping Zontix, and it just doesn't make sense. Like he needs to start like playing the career management game properly. Like unless you're just gonna get overtaken by like your total like trophy career count at the end of the day will just pale in comparison to like Mons
Yep.
and Zero if you do nothing and just let like these majors keep going by without like major changes to your Overdrive works for your fucking team, Donk. Are you aware of this?
yeah.
There is no world where Overdrive could interview for another front office in this scene and he would get the job. No one would hire him. And he works for your team and you're cool with this. Like, you've got to start taking control of this team, bro. Like, today. Like, you can't
But
allow
Overdrive
this team-
scouted Donk, remember?
Oh, yeah, I'm so sure he was the one who got him in that fucking team and not a fucking invasion of another country where he was going to join Na'Vi. But whatever, bro. Like, I'm so sure that was happening.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so sure. But yeah. You got, like, Donk has got to, like, actually, like, start... Like, he's just going to become, like... Obviously, he's already won everything. Like, every trophy that matters. So, like, it's not the end of the world. But your total trophy count will just start paling in comparison if you don't start, like, getting better players in your team. Like...
Yeah.
And especially if you're going to choke a semi-final like this and let Falcons win a major. Like, this is all on you, bro. Like, there's no one else that could, like, shoulder this responsibility at the end of the day than Donk. So, that's all I got to say on that.
Why would Donk want Overdrive gone when he's a former teammate of his?
Oh my god.
It's gotta stop. This
Okay.
scene has
That's
got
that's
to go
actually
up.
true, by the way. That's actually true, but it
don't-
was like some fathers and son or something. I think the team was.
So awful. I'll never get like the Russian culture of this scene, bro. I just don't understand it.
No.
Okay, let's talk about the finals. Let's talk
No.
about it. Oh.
There's some breaking news Sawyer just posted.
Yeah, why the fuck are you posting that in his Discord?
No. Look. Blame F says, consider this a steal. This team should be competing at the highest level possible. I'm predicting a solid top 20 team within 2 months, especially if Giraffe keeps up the form. Now, does somebody want to read out the list of players on the last resort, please?
No, Nolan,
We
I'd
have
like you.
we have Bevy.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
no,
that's
you go.
Nolan.
Heavy, Vacancy, Artist, Giraffe, and Extinct. I've never heard of any of these fucking...
I've heard of
They're the
artists.
Irish legends, bro. Come on, like artists.
They're Irish?
Extinct. Artists and Extinct
Some of
are
them are.
Irish, yeah. And then the rest are from
Wait,
the UK.
I'm pretty sure is Artist an Alping IGL.
Yes.
Oh god. Put it
The-
this way, I have
the,
watched,
the
I have
Irish
watched
James,
giraffe
29
demos.
years old.
I've watched giraffe demos, and if I was to describe him, to compare him to another player, it would be Fang from a North America.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
Like our
God.
Fang?
Yes.
Our-
We have very similar issues and very similar strengths.
like in the Discord?
in that they just
Canadian
cannot
thing.
position.
not that.
They
one.
cannot position themselves at all. Like
Yeah.
their positioning is horrific.
That was hilarious.
Now blame F.
Their highest
Big
rating
is
in the
barely
past 2
in the
months
top
is
20.
104.
Can I just
Yeah.
say, Blame F is lying through his teeth here, but he's getting his
Of
boy
course.
paid, so I respect it.
Bro.
This is a great act of friendship here, Blame F.
Yeah,
I've got to
this
say,
is-
you've got these guys a paycheck at least, so well done, bro.
Would
This
you
is
like to know the
excellent
name
work.
of the team?
The last resort.
The Last Resort.
Now that's, I don't know, man.
Like,
Can't
I'm
be
not
calling
saying it's a
yourself
synonym to the Final Solution, but you shouldn't be naming your team that. And I don't know.
Also,
I just,
Blame F didn't get them hired. He just commented this on their post that said they got re-signed. So, I don't know, man. Like,
What do you need top 20 within 2?
yeah,
Like,
bro.
how can you even say
Big
that?
isn't even in like the top 20 consistently. Like, what are we saying?
It doesn't matter.
Like, Big is number 19, so he thinks that they'll be mixing it up with Big in like the coming events. Yeah, bro.
Their youngest player is 23.
Yeah.
Nobody has
Bro.
higher than a 104 the past 3 months. Where is the upside?
There
You
is
guys want to
none.
hear something depressing?
Sure.
Blame F and Zantaras are only a year apart. Zantaras is
Oh,
30, Blame
God.
F is 29. It's just over, man.
Well,
I
Anyways.
still remember him as a prospect on
Major
Great
final.
Plains. He was so good.
Wasted his career award, so.
listen,
True.
I don't know. Like he just had so many chances to actually be on elite teams, and just
Well, he
either
spent
him or his
like
agent
3 years
just-
on Astralis and
yeah.
Fnatic, so
And-
or what, 5 years actually. So
Yeah, no, he had chances and they are gone now. So I don't know who let him join these teams. If he's been even using an agent this entire time, I don't know if he has. But yeah, his career is like. It will just be nice if he wins literally anything in his career at this point. But that's whatever. Like I don't know why we're talking about Blame F.
all right, well, Vondas has to be right back. So do you want to talk about something else in the major final real quick?
yeah, let's fill the time in.
Oh,
I-
I've got one. I've got a really good one. Is the era of these like goofy majors over where it's like Blast Paris
Yes.
of like
Yes.
is that done?
It's
Have
done.
VRS
teams
fixed
gotten-
this issue.
Have teams gotten too good at like actually like putting their
All of-
best level for these majors? 'Cause-
All of the CS2 majors have just had really solid playoff teams.
yeah.
VRS is just perfect for this. Like, you're guaranteed to have at least like half of the top 10 teams in playoffs at minimum. So
Also, the
I don't
format's
know.
just better now. Like the best of 3
Yeah.
in the third stage.
yeah,
I
if
agree.
this BO3 format continues in the stage 3, like I wish they would just apply it to the whole tournament, but at least in stage 3, like
It's just
Yeah,
unreasonable.
this is just good.
Maybe like you could extend it to stage 2, but I think stage
Yeah.
1 and then that
well,
one
stage
has to go.
stage
by
2
quick.
includes the main is like what technically counts as the main event, right?
Yeah.
So I think it should be for that.
Yeah, I
but-
think they should do that. Extend it to stage 2, but like stage 1, I'm fine with best of ones, honestly. Like those
Yeah,
are
I
most.
think-
I still refer to the first stage of the major as the minor because I'm a boomer and I refuse to
Yeah.
respect these teams.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
really do respect your minors, huh?
Well, he is from
Most
Wales, so
They are the most respected people. I would never solicit contact with any minor.
This is a great podcast.
Although I guess I technically am a YouTuber now, so I am in the danger zone.
You're cooked,
Why have I
dude.
said that?
You need to start.
you're not
making
anywhere
Minecraft-
close to 1 million subs yet. So
Do you have a
don't worry.
Minecraft
True.
server? Like, do you make?
Yeah, I
Minecraft
just
content?
yeah.
has
When
played
I
Minecraft
start
with us
posting
once,
Minecraft
so-
videos,
You should make Smash videos too.
true.
Oh,
I'm not-
God.
you can fuck right off, mate.
Okay,
Never
now
making
Vondas is
Smash
back.
videos.
Let's talk about the major again. The finals, 13-8 on every single map. Honestly,
will
the
say,
only
I
map
most
Furia could have
obvious
won
sweep ever.
was the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah.
That was the only map that Furia even had a chance of winning was Mirage. Every other one, they were cooked. It was over.
The problem is they were shook and they started like 7-0 down, so that was already an impossible.
Well, that was the
like,
worst veto I've ever seen from
Yeah,
any
are you
team.
out of
They-
your
they-
goddamn
In
mind?
CS2 at least. So
They needed to pick nuke. I think, in my opinion, that had to be the first.
They're
pick.
just fucked by like not having Anubis or Ancient like in their
Dude,
map pool at all.
If people remember this, right, the last time Furia played Anubis before this final was in February, guys. It's June.
Jesus
It's late
Christ.
June. Like, this was like the most clear sweep I've ever seen to me. Like, when I saw that veto, it's like, yeah, it's Falcons in 3 because
I just
their
wish they
players.
took Mirage, man.
Why would you pick Mirage into
Yeah,
Falcons
you're into
anyway?
the
They
most
did.
puggy puggers of all time. Like,
They
They
had
really
Joe
are.
picks.
They saw Spirit beat Falcons on it, and we're just like, all right, well, that's our best chance, I guess.
I got donk. We could do this. Yeah, like fucking ass. It was so mid. I was in the ambulance watching it. Like it was so. The opening ceremony was great, by the way. I did like that a lot.
I didn't watch it.
Olaf Meister coming out. I enjoyed it. But the ending, I didn't even get to see it because I was dealing with a fucking nurse who was a fucking Disney adult. Ugh. But
Oh,
yeah. Don't get me started. But I hope she's listening to this. Anyways,
me too.
Yeah,
I want her to know
hope
that
she
I'm
knows the
disappointed
big
in
play.
her.
but
I mean, why wouldn't you be listening to it?
Wait, those
exactly.
Disney adults are real? Is
Oh,
Yeah.
they're
Oh
real.
yeah.
Legit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
oh, they're
Oh my
They're-
real.
god.
they're emotionally stunted humans.
Oh,
I have
they're
a family friend who
incredibly real.
used to live in Indiana, and they, fresh out of college, moved down to Florida to live
Oh.
next to Disney
There's
World,
just
and
no
they still
way.
live there to this day, and they're like 45 now. So
There's just
Oh
no
my
way.
god.
Yeah,
There's just no way.
No, it's really bad. Like especially when you see them when they're young. Like I'm in college and I see them and I'm like, you're gonna stay like that forever. And that's just
Yeah, they are.
It's a phenotype. Like it's a real person. Did you see Disney leg? Disney.
Oh god, is that like the
leg
gamer
rash?
leg, but like the Disney equivalent?
Yeah, so there's Disney rash, or I think they call it like Epcot rash, where they don't understand, oh, where's it coming from? I only get it at Disney. And it's all just fat people who the first
Yeah.
time in their lives are walking over, like for more than an hour, and then their body is like, "Ah, ah."
I am horrified.
They're so fucking morbidly obese and just like
Yeah.
sedentary that their body is literally rejecting physical movement.
Yes. It's called
Fuck right off, mate.
exercise.
I'm a cripple and my
induces
body doesn't do
vasculitis.
that.
Like I'm not.
They're
even
breaking out
kidding.
They're breaking out in hives over physical movement.
yes,
like,
yes, it
fucking
happens.
hell.
I think God's greatest gift to this world is making Disney in Florida and people coming in the summer when it's like 110. Do you
Yeah.
know? It's
That's like
hilarious.
it's like 42 or so for the
Jesus.
EU cells. Yeah.
It's
Well, it's
110.
going to be 20. It's going to be
UV out the
39 here, and
max.
they've issued a do not leave your home warning. So
I'm in the ambulance,
Which is
and
about
I'm
100
drenching
degrees for
myself in
Americans.
sunscreen. These tourists come down here. They're like, "Oh, I don't wear sunscreen. I'll be fine," and they just get
Yep.
obliterated, just sunburned
cut-
out of their mind.
come out looking like a lobster.
Skin cancer in one day. Yep.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, I drench myself in it. The 2 days I work, these fuckers get ass blasted. But
Mate,
I
it's
don't.
like
I don't work
it's,
for
it's probably
Disney
worse for you
Agency.
than like doing a massive bong hit of tobacco. It's
Yeah.
just
Oh
like-
yeah.
it's,
But-
it's a fucking gram of tobacco in one lung. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was like, I shit you not. I walked in. I'm like, I need report on this patient, and then she was like, she's dying, and I'm like,
My god.
I hate your people so much because she had. The, she's like wearing like the fucking like ID badge that has Minnie Mouse and all this, and she's wearing like a T-shirt that's like a Disney theme one. I'm like, you nurses.
Is this like Disney condition like
It's bad.
contagious?
It's
Is it
all over.
contagious?
Yes,
Can
yes.
you catch it?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll be
You need a vaccine,
I'll be aware of that.
but I mean, they spend so much money on it. But back to the major.
No, this was
But
a
So
hell of
that ends
a.
our Disney adult portion
Yeah.
of the show.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's our little portion. Um, the major, it was good. The final was good. I honestly don't really have much to talk about other than I think Tessis looked great. Tessis had
In
so
the
many impact
final,
rounds,
not in
and
the
he had
final,
a
but I'll
point
tell
eight
you what.
one.
In he won the Falcons to major, and I'll say why. It's in that
Yeah, he's
late
Danish
game in the
Messi.
Dust 2. Yeah, late game Dust 2. There's a 1v2 with him versus Duncan Shiro, and he
Yes,
just pulls out of his ass,
yes.
and that broke Spirit. And I know they reached overtime after that point, and obviously lost,
Do
but
you remember that one
that
time?
that just broke them. I think that just told Donk like, this ain't you, bro. Like, this not today.
He was like hiding next to Xbox, but not on the T side, the other side, and a T was jumping over, looking down at him, about to shoot him, and he just looked up and one tapped him in the head.
Mhm.
And I was, this guy is such an aimer. He's brain damaged and plays bitch roles, but he wins you rounds. He
No,
wins you rounds.
I'm definitely a Tessa skeptic, but this major he did nothing wrong. Like,
He
he
was a
did everything
monster.
he needed to. Yeah,
He was a monster.
he just perfectly played major for him. Honestly, like
They still need to replace him.
Yeah, he needs to be gone.
eventually
They need to
he's
upgrade
bought another
him
season.
when they get Heavy God, which they won't.
Not happening.
Gym Fat, I guess. But
Bro,
even
I don't know. That we can whatever. Like, it's. I mean, in a way, like, obviously he was probably going to be kicked if they didn't win. I think they would have given, like, I think Falcons, had they not won this major, they would have given this lineup another season and then made changes after Singapore.
composure wise, I think I was
Yeah.
really impressed by Nico. Very, very impressed by Nico.
Yeah, there were like moments where like it looked like there were actually, no, I'll say this. There were no moments in the playoffs where I thought he was gonna have a meltdown. I
Yeah,
think it
sure.
was like you could kind of just like, obviously this is just like such like lame analysis, but you could kind of just see that he never looked nervous in the entire tournament.
I
Which is kind
disagree. There was one time it was against Spirit. It was the map 3. But other than that, he was, and
I'm
even
talking
then
about
he
the
was still like
final. I
better than
agree about
Tessis.
that.
But yeah.
Yeah, during the final, he was so calm, and like moments where he's getting ran down, and I just feel like I feel like 99% of people would whiff their spray, only get one. He got three or two, or did his job, and he wasn't like a super carry, even though like the rating says it was. Like, I think Kyosuke had way more big moments in the final than
Yeah, he did.
Nico, but Nico did his job as, I am a laser beam. If you're running at me, I'm gonna get 1.5 at least, probably 2, and
yeah.
I was very impressed by that because we never saw that Nico before. But you know, he has actually people around him and a good IGL, and I mean, can I talk about Kyosuke, man? Like,
I wanna give this guy so much praise, to be honest.
this
like,
guy
he
is
was
so good.
Yeah.
His aim is amazing. He's actually smart, and it kicks in isn't making him run in and die first every single time now. Like,
Yeah.
it makes Kerrigan look like he's brain damaged, but like, you know,
I'm gonna use this time to criticize Spirit yet again. This will be like one, or like, whether or not you consider FaZe failing to get Rops to sign a contract extension 2024 the biggest general management failure of all time. This will be the biggest general management failure of all time. Letting this guy go to your rival, even if it did cost him $1.5 billion, is, or I don't know what the exact fee was. I think it might have been close to $2 million. But letting a player with this much upside go is just the ultimate sin. This is like, if anyone follows the NBA, this is like letting Jalen Brunson go to the Knicks. It's that bad, if not worse in this context. This guy is going to be one of the best players ever. Like, he is so obviously going to be a superstar that wins so much, and on the back of just mechanics that you can't teach. Like, you could never, like, Zontix could play this game for 100,000 hours and never get close to this level of like individual ability.
Yeah.
And Halley egoed this guy out of his walls, and he's gonna live with this forever. This is gonna be the biggest mistake just in general management history in this game, and I'm very confident in saying this.
Yeah,
Like,
I sent him some
I
messages
cannot believe there were
before
people defending
the
this.
major.
This is just, you never ever 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 give up on talent with that much upside,
No,
and you just can't do it.
he was literally like 16 years old or like 17 when.
17 years old when he got sold. And
Yep.
it's like you could just so obviously see where this was going. And I just don't understand how internally you let this happen. This is just like, this is just shows that this esport is still in the Stone Age. Because you just would never see this happen in like a serious context. Where like a player this good would just be allowed to leave. Even
Just
if
for
it
money.
costs
Yeah,
them
Just
money.
for money.
And
It's
I've
so
talked about this
ridiculous.
on this podcast before, but like it's just infuriating that like Hallie acknowledged that he wanted him and like that he was so talented he couldn't let him go, and then he sold him anyway, just to buy 25-year-old like Tanier who isn't even good. Like at the very worst, Kiyosuke is Tanier's peak. Like
Yeah.
that's his bottom fucking floor level. So
Like,
I don't know.
It was fun to like, mock the move while he was like bad in playoffs and looked like he was gonna become like a Senzu type like bottler. But that was obviously just not gonna last. Like, it's just indefensible. And like, I've made like a list of like the the top 5 reasons why, on a top 6 reasons why Falcons won the major. And if we like, I can read it out. But the number 1 reason actually isn't Hallie. It is G2 CEO, who could have retained Equal Monacy, and they just chose not to for some reason.
Yeah.
Then it's Hallie for letting Kiyosuke go to this team. Then it's Zondix and Donk for choking the semi-final. Then it's Ziwu for getting outfragged by Karrigan on map 3. Then, weirdly, it's Big for winning a meaningless final, so FaZe couldn't play the major, so Karrigan could get signed by Falcons. Then 6th, I threw this in there because I felt evil, because K Serato was just useless in the final and was a complete non-factor. And even though they were like, obviously, like,
They were never gonna
Fury
win, but
they were not favored to win this final at all, and it's not really their fault they lost. But K Serato could have at least done something, and he chose not to. So yeah, I just that's my main feelings about this major anyway. I don't know.
I agree.
I also felt like we don't talk about it. Like, I feel like people said Kerrigan's so good, but also this major grand final, he was calling in just as good form as Spirit
Yeah.
game. I think he was more impactful than Spirit game because he was getting so many man advantages, moving around his pieces perfectly. But I mean, it was just a huge gap. Like, people talk about Fallen and all that shit, but the T sides are just so much better with Kerrigan.
Yeah,
And like,
it is a player quality diff. Like,
it's a player quality diff, but like
yeah.
the amount of times that he is opening up sites just by how he's moving his pieces and just the minutia, he's so good. And it's the fact that he's able to play so dog shit, but be able to still win trophies like this is because he's on Falcons, and he has these kind of players. And if Falcons getting Amenstein, that's a huge thing. I credit Amenstein with this major instead of Zonic, of course.
Sure.
Zonic, Zonic didn't do anything in my opinion.
Can I just say this? I can't credit Falcons management for winning this major, because can anyone explain what the logic was that they just ran the Kicksand lineup back after Budapest when it was so obvious to the entire world that this was going nowhere, and then they just they kind of screw him over by just kicking him mid-season, and it's
he doesn't
bro,
deserve shit, bro.
No, I know.
doesn't.
I don't care. This guy's gonna be a bust, by the way. This is just Shuhei are better players. That's for another time. But they not only that, they allowed Karrigan to sign an extension with FaZe for some reason, which Karrigan himself did. That was another reason where it just made no sense that he was cool with playing another season or another the rest of his career on FaZe Clan, where he probably could have got better options had he been smarter about the whole situation. So both sides just kind of just by fate, I guess, just end up with each other. And obviously Falcons paid a pretty penny to get Karrigan fresh off an extension. So I just don't know why they just fucked around for so long, with that Kicksand team, when it was clear that was going nowhere. So I don't know. It's just giving me a lot of mixed feelings this major, but you can't deny that they had the hardest road and won anyway. So like,
Yeah.
at the moment they stepped up when it mattered. So that's all I have to say on that.
Alrighty. Well, we kind of covered the major pretty good. That's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. Let's talk about the viewership. God damn it. Let's talk about the viewership.
Yeah, I was not expecting.
This
I
was
wasn't
a
expecting it to break the
monstrous
record.
major. This was a monstrous major, man. Like I couldn't believe how. After the, I just looked at the quarters in that like Falcons versus Vitality game, and I was like, holy shit! Like this major is going to be huge already. And then it just kept on going and going. I didn't expect the finals to break the record though. I genuinely didn't. But I guess like that Nico Monarchy bump is enough. Because that finals was a drubbing, in my opinion.
I mean,
I feel like it was just the storyline of Nico winning a major finally, wasn't it? Surely.
Yeah.
The overall storyline of the Falcons winning the major, because like Carrigan's just come in to save the fucking day, and then you've got Nico
You have so many
finally not
games,
shitting the bed in an important game.
I mean,
like the game was dog shit. Like the final was
it was
pretty
horrible.
shit.
It was
I'm gonna
ass,
be
yeah.
honest.
Yeah,
It
it was
was
horrible.
pretty awful.
The good side of the bracket with the semi-finals and the quarterfinals were better than the final. I think.
Yeah, for sure.
It was.
But it's kind of like a failure due to Vitality getting upset by 9Z to that fucked
True.
over the bracket. But other than that, like, and honestly, in that reality, I think honestly Vitality could have won this major. Maybe I think Vitality has a better matchup into Donk, but meh, who knows?
I mean, if you
honestly,
run back that side of the bracket like 10 times, Vitality probably comes out on top more times than any other team.
Yeah, I agree. I think Spirit and Falcons probably come out on top the same amount as each other, and then Vitality would have came out on top more. I think Furia would have been in the grand finals every single time. Though.
The holiday Vitality had before Atlanta has to be haunting them, surely.
I don't
Like,
think they care that much. They got their
I
chips.
can say this: they none of these guys are ever making like holiday vlogs ever again.
No,
their fans will just kill them. Like, I mean, even if it isn't true, like that, this holiday.
It can't
stuff
have
just
helped.
killed them.
It
definitely
can't have
didn't
helped.
help.
I mean, did you see what Raps was doing after they got eliminated? He's
Oh,
just
yeah.
driving around
Yeah,
Cologne
with
with
Oni
Oni
picks,
You're getting arrested.
Dude, this guy is so shameless.
They're getting pulled over. I mean,
It's so funny. I don't care, bro. Like, he's got 3 majors. He doesn't give a fuck. Like, it's fine.
Oh, hell yeah.
With that 99 FPS number plate as well, it's just fire.
oh
Yeah,
god.
it's so heat. I can't lie. But I
Wish that was me. Wish that was me.
not to
Yeah,
rip
we'll
out-
be with that YouTube channel. It's fine.
True. I'll one day. One day.
to
I'll get
dance
my
on
911.
Valorant's grave real quick. 1 million
Pack
fat
watch.
fucks.
I mean, you didn't even see like their last tournament too. Like,
Yeah,
it's
Wait.
just
They're
down across
on
the
a
board.
No, we
huge
have to
decline.
discuss this about Valorant first. Did you see that they got Big Bosch man over there?
Oh my
No
god.
way.
Bro.
Yeah, they had a Valorant Bosch in.
Fuck, man.
Bosch.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
That's why it's a worse scene. That's why it's a worse scene than CS.
Dude, we lost all of our players to that shit, man. And now they're like a sunk cost effect. They're still making 6 figures playing against the Chinese. Like, did you see the Rob Moore tweet of him coping out of his mind?
That was pretty fun.
Who the fuck is Rob Moore?
But
Rob
the
Moore
whole-
is the owner of Sentinel.
Did he?
The whole
Doesn't he write those
reason,
comic books?
Owner
That's
of
Alan
Sentinels. Yeah.
It's
the
Alan.
whole reason they don't care about Chinese viewership is because America can't advertise over there.
You
though.
can't
That's kind of
monetize
the
them.
whole point.
You can't. And like, what if you could monetize them? Then fucking Falcons would be wearing like Alipay on their jerseys and fucking I don't even know, like
And
AliExpress
WeChat and shit.
WeChat and all that shit.
Billy.
If they were
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
monetizable, but the only way you can
Alibaba.
monetize them is like, hey, I'm Nico. If you pay me $1 million, I'll fly out there and do a meet and greet. Like that's the only way you can monetize Chinese people. Like,
Yeah.
That's an insane thing to say.
No, it's true. Though. I mean, he's done it multiple times.
he
He's
has
done, like, streams
him
and
and
stuff over
Monacy
there.
at the end of
Yeah, yeah.
seasons.
No, I know,
have
but
literally flown out
monetize
there.
Chinese people is just. Why have I said that? Fuck's sake. Anyway, monetizing Chinese people is just a wild statement.
I mean, it's what you want to do, and the cope of saying
Hey.
even getting gaped. Like, you have no storylines, you have no history. Fuck you. You stole all of our players. Finesse.
Well,
got
no,
no
I
fans.
will say with Valorant, like Paper Rex is their most popular team, and they do make like every final of the international events. I
You're
know
such a
because I
shit
actually
man.
watch it quite a bit.
Oh my god.
Well, not quite a bit, but I watch like.
You have too many
Sure.
kids.
Sawyer, can you mute him?
Yeah, avoid it.
Look, it's not my. Well, I guess it is my fault. I used to be a collegiate Valorant player, but that was only because they didn't have a fucking CS team. I show up for CS tryouts, and there's just nobody else. So, okay, I'll do Valorant instead.
I actually.
When you're a
tried
Roblox
the
player
CS
as well,
Yeah.
like a semi-competitive Roblox player,
No comment.
which I'm too old to even understand how that works.
No
Fucking that
comment.
Roblox with all, it looks like Minecraft. That
Roblox.
does.
No comment.
I
Alright,
really like
anyway.
how CS is going, and
Can we
Yeah,
get
CS
into
you can-
the
I just need to
roster
talk. I need
mania?
no. First, I need to just say, for the retards that were telling me in the Rich Cord that this makes Nico the GOAT rifler. Like,
No,
fuck
not even-
you.
Not even close.
Like,
Not even
fuck
close.
you.
Not even close.
He's okay. Donk is better. Coldzera's better. Get Right's better, and the reason why is
No.
And
because
Robs.
I would take Rob's over
Coldzera
Nico.
was at
Not
least
get
open
right.
about his
Not
steroid
get right.
uses. Nico
Yeah,
hasn't said a
exactly.
peep about it.
Exactly. But like, these players were all the best in the world, like, regardless of oppers or anything. All that we're saying about Nico is like, oh, he was so good for so long. It's like, yeah, he was so good at losing for so long. Like, he was great at coming in second and third,
Yeah,
or
he's an
bombing
MVP
out
when
of
it comes to choking.
majors. Yeah, like, that Paris choke is unforgivable. Like, he had like a team that is arguably the same amount of firepower that his current team has, like, on aggregate, if not more, because Hoaxie is better than Modern Kerrigan, and they couldn't win because of Nico and Monacy. And, like, granted, it was Monacy's like second year in Tier 1, but I don't care. Like, Nico is not the GOAT rifler. Like, does this even increase his standings in the GOAT convo? Like,
It
does
does.
one
It
major
does.
where he's the second best
Well,
rifler on his
he
team
doesn't
even
really
change
pass
his
anyone.
position? Yeah,
He
exactly.
was
Like,
the best
it does.
rifler for most of the major, in all fairness to him.
Okay, I mean, top
Fine
5
playoffs,
arguably-
though.
Not better
in
than
play,
Kiyusuke.
not in player. Kiyusuke was bad in the groups, in some of the games
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, he wasn't a factor, but I mean, if we look at the GOAT rankings, you have to admit, Simple, Zaiwu, Donk are the top 3. Whatever you want to shuffle it.
They're
depending
the
on your
3
value.
best players
They're
I've ever
the
Yes.
seen,
top
and
three,
there's
right?
no one that comes close.
And so, who's number 4? Like, you can argue.
I
like
don't know. I
Coldzera.
saw a job demo.
I'd say
once.
Coldzera.
You could
Because
argue
he was number
Coldzera.
1 in the
Or
world
could
twice.
go
with
to-
two
I
major
would say
MVPs.
it's like Coldzera device, maybe.
Yeah.
Coldzera device.
Yeah, Device
something
is
like
better
that.
than
Device-
Nico
don't-
still. So
The problem with me is I really value peak, and Device never had that peak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
think
disagree.
that's a-
2018 Device would have been like better than most number 1 players if Simple didn't exist. So, like, I don't know.
I just value longevity a lot, so I would put Nico 5. That's just me. But he will never
I
get
also-
into top 4. He will never get into top 3 because he was
Yeah.
never the best in the world, and it's just how it is. If you weren't the best in the world, you can't be above Coldzera because he was the best in the world 2 years in a
Yep.
row, and he was
Yep.
a Terminator.
I think one of those years is fraudulent as fuck. Fur was better than him. I stand on that.
I mean, that's fine, but either way, Coldzera was still the best player in the world, at least for like 2016.
Yeah.
Unless you want to argue.
Also, I can't remember if Fur might have been third in that or something, but like he on that year, but
yeah, he was
genuinely
below
better.
Fallen, right?
He was,
Yeah.
Fur was fucking unplayable in his
He was,
prime.
yeah.
Yeah, he was
Just like, the most
he is
cancerous
a top 2 entry of
CBT
all
pushes.
time.
It's like
He is a top 2 entry of all time, in my opinion.
Yep.
I still kind of play like Fur on Overpass.
Okay,
So-
buddy. Okay, buddy.
But by that I mean this major's Fur.
Yeah, I still
There's
think
first numbers in 2017. and all
I've
this
been
stuff.
historically in this podcast. I've been saying that Fur is one of my favorite players of all time. He is
Yeah.
arguably the
Based.
greatest entry of all time, except when Donk came around. People say that Nico's an entry. He's not. He is not
He
an
was
entry.
for 3 years.
He was for a bit.
He
For
was
3 years he was.
for a bit, but when he won entry of the year over exertion, thank God he didn't win it. Exertion won it over him, but he was not an entry that year. Just
Zersh is one
verify
of the
it
most
with me.
overrated players of all time.
He is.
And
Yeah, I have to agree.
And so I just strongly believe that Nico is number 5 for me. You could put device number 5. You could put whoever you want. Get Right. I love Get Right. I'm sorry. You were playing against farmers. Like it's just like it's a completely
Hey,
different
respect farmers.
No, the worst thing about
Respect
Get Right's
tough
case,
farmer.
this is the Get Right actually
Jesus
like had his prime at the most unlucky time ever because it was like
Yeah.
at the tail end of 1.6 where like shit was dying off,
Yeah.
like people were quitting, and obviously there was the divide of Source which like diluted the talent pool, so you could never really say for sure if he was better than like some of the Source players, like objectively. And then CS:GO comes along, and then for the first year and a half of CS:GO, there's no majors. So he has all this time where he's just like clearly like one of the like 3 like best player, and there's just like no like where for him to actually show this that actually matters. That's like the where it sucks for him because as I said, he just it was just a really awkward time for the scene. So
Yeah,
we'll never know quite just how good he actually could have been and how much like he could have stacked up like in terms of like just
Well,
prestigious hardware.
it's
So
also the fact that like nobody talks about 1.6 or Source whenever they're talking about code shit, which is
Yeah,
kind of just
exactly.
unfortunate
and it's
because there's
so
so
somehow
little.
we just have
documented.
more data from the Victorian era of baseball than we do of like the first 10 years of Counter-Strike somehow. So
I've tried
that's
to
just
watch some of
great.
those VODs as well, and it's like fucking 240p and just
Yeah.
and when anything's moving, it's like
Pe- pe-
6 pixels, just slightly different shades.
The pioneers of this scene just did not think it was gonna last very long.
No,
It's the
really.
No.
only- they
And-
just didn't bother to save anything.
I'd like to preface
So-
that I am like the biggest Nip fanboy. My favorite player was Freiberg. I loved Nip. Get Right's. Sorry, I just got a fucking notification on Streamlabs. They're gonna hear that in the fucking podcast. My bad, guys. But like, I just
Go on, she wants you,
think-
mate. She wants you.
What?
She wants you. Go on, you have to reply to her now. She wants you.
Okay, but I have no idea what that means. I really do believe that this doesn't put Nico over Coldzera until Nico could get another major and he's not over.
Yeah,
Coldzera.
like a major trophies in volume don't make you the GOAT rifler. Like that's
No.
not how that has ever worked. If
Who was
like
Gordon?
okay, if Dupree should be the GOAT of CS:GO, if yes, just in general,
Mate,
but because like
he's not even the fourth best
Exactly.
person on the analyst desk. Like he's
Yeah.
not. Fuck Dupree. Although he was a good player.
oh yeah, we do need to talk about the desks on this major. Like holy
oh
fuck.
my.
Like
fucking
some of
awful.
the
They
worst
were real bad.
I have ever
They
seen.
were
There was a
very
desk
bad.
with Sticko, Pimp, and Dupree on it in the group stages. I don't even have to elaborate on that. Like,
Just-
genuinely, I don't understand the hiring process. Why is there like just a token like extra Dane besides Pimp we must have now? Like, why is Dupree getting gigs?
DEI hire.
Yeah, exactly.
Danish,
like
Danish
JL
equality and
might have
inclusion
been-
hire.
yeah, no, JL literally might be a better hire than Dupree.
It was more entertaining.
Exactly, yes. And and then also I just want to add like oh fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. But like it's just egregious. I don't get what ESL is doing. I don't get like I my theory is actually that they're just trying to phase out desks as a whole. It's like, oh, we're gonna make
Yeah.
people
I've
hate
not
watching the
watched desks
fucking
in
desks.
years, so.
Yes, exactly, same. Like it's just they're unwatchable. And
Freya's hot.
there's just
Yeah.
no content. It's just boring as fuck. So, did you
I
say
mean, that
Freya's
doesn't-
hot? Was that what
Yeah,
you just said?
Yeah.
I'm more
True,
concerned
but-
about her competency, but she is very competent. She's probably the second best
She's
desk
a
host in
great
CS.
host.
Yeah.
Shocks is also a great host, also hot. Borg, OJ
Richard
was
Lewis,
kinda mid.
Richard Lewis,
Yeah,
probably
Richard
the best
Lewis, great host
but
and the hottest.
yeah,
Dude, yeah.
probably definitely the hottest actually.
Actually, OJ was kind of mid. Am I crazy for saying that? Like,
No, I'll never hate OJ.
this
He's like
O-
when
OJ
I
is
first
like
got into
maxing out
CS.
charisma and minimizing CS knowledge, so you just got to
When I
expect
first
that,
got
basically.
into CS, I loved listening to fucking OJ.
I think the reason I was kind of underwhelmed by OJ is because they made him wear the most horrid outfits ever. It was like
Are you sure it's not his choice?
I need you to maybe he's like wearing meta glasses. And can you look at this? That is not the right photo.
That's Luchov, mate.
That's Luchov.
That's Luchov and Max.
Can you like what are you wearing? Why are you
Drip
wearing
guard.
like why are you wearing that shitty ESL merch with meta glasses? And he's gonna probably post his POV with the meta glasses. Just shoot me, man. But you're 50. But
I also want to add, why was Cold Zera hired to do interviews
look
for
up
an
his
hour
age?
before the fucking broadcast every day? Like, why why are we just like doing a hangout with Cold Zera segment?
I didn't even watch those. That's crazy.
No,
didn't
I
even-
I didn't even realize
either.
that was a thing.
Okay, I have theories, right? So
Yep.
there was a thread on Reddit which the corrupt mods allowed to stay up and got like 800 upvotes, and a lot of it was directed at Stiko and Pimp. And
Dupree.
after that thread, and Dupree, yeah, of course. After that thread, not many of them were seen again.
No.
And I
Yeah.
think their finals coverage got I think they had to change a couple of things at the last minute, and they were frantically looking for things they could do, because I don't think those guys were let's just say
Well-
welcome on the finals day after that thread gained a lot of traction. And if you
Yep.
missed it, it was just a lot of basically this poster was just calling them out for like lazy analysis and not doing their homework. And
Which
which
is
was
the one
valid.
time Reddit's been right.
This
yeah,
is the only time I've ever seen where ESL responded to Reddit, like, and actually did something about it.
Messi
Mid
Yeah.
tournament.
Well, okay.
the fucking like Dupree is genuinely the worst analyst I've seen this side of
Oh, he's
COVID.
horrible.
Like
I could get better
I've never
analysis
seen
than him.
I've never seen anything as bad as Dupree's
no.
analysis. It's horrific. I'm a big fan of Flammer, so I watched basically every Bet Boom game I could. Unfortunately, Dupree was doing the death segments for that. He repeated himself every segment. Like
Yep.
he provided less insight than I could like just right now about Bet Boom. He was talking about playing Boomich fucking in CS:GO. Like,
Yep.
"Ugh, what are you doing, you fucking mess?"
Well, we have to have the former pro quota where they just talk about how it used to be, and you know, Pimp, when he would talk about like how he was an active, but like I don't know if he still does because I don't watch Deaths anymore. But Pimp used to just talk about how he used to be a player all the time. So I don't know.
Yeah, when I
did.
played in
the
Team
the
Liquid.
former pros on the desk are horrific. We need to bring back personalities. Or
Yeah,
I
we
don't
need
know
to bring
why
back
we
Sean
can't.
Gares.
Yeah, no, yeah, fuck it.
Put
fuck it.
Smoothie on a desk.
Sean Gares needs to get out of 100 Thieves, stop being a retard, and just get on the
And
fucking
stop
Gares
falling
is so
asleep to
handsome.
Can
quantum
we have
physics.
Dazed on the desk? Like that would be
True.
entertaining.
True.
I mean, I don't know if we want to see that.
Whatever 100 Thieves is doing, we already talked about it a million times. But I
Are they
mean,
ever gonna upgrade their team?
Nope. Nope.
Like, if
Rain-
it.
you're gonna keep doing
Is
this. buddy.
Sean Gares aware that you can like sign new players and not just like run 5 players that you signed at the start into the ground?
Sorry,
them
I don't
more
know if you
time.
saw, but they lost to Nafany yesterday. Nafany top fragged.
I'm not. I just refuse. Everything that I've heard about 100 Thieves has been against my consent, against my will. I hate that team. I hate Messioso. He still is getting paid to be a GM in 2026.
He's not GMing, it's Sean Gares is GMing.
I don't care. I
That distinction
don't
is
care.
very clear.
Is he
He's
the
literally
general
just
manager?
the schedule manager.
Is he
That's
the general
literally it.
manager, dickhead? Yes, he
No.
is.
Bro, bring
He's
bring
not.
Device back. Look
I
at
can't
these
remember what his
numbers in the
title is.
past
I think
month.
he's like head of operations or something, but
129 rating from Device last month. Incredible.
Oh,
Don't
he is
do-
head of
yeah,
operations.
The best team he
Shit.
played was Johnny Speeds or K27. Oh God!
I mean, what
There's an
other
eternal
operas putting up these
21 in
numbers
it. I don't
in
even know
tier
what
3?
team that is. Sashi has an academy. We're discovering teams in this
Yeah.
in this match history.
Can you look at this
Come on.
Messioso tweet?
yippee! Kicksan.
Did you-
champions.
I'm pretty sure Kixon gets a major trophy in his
He does,
on
yeah.
his Steam
He does,
account.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
That's banter as fuck. Like, imagine how spewing you would be to open up that when
That
you
would
boost
be
up CS.
hilarious.
I'd love it. I'd
No,
love it.
I would put that shit on my thing, bro.
pin
That
that
is
shit, bro.
staying on
Hell
there.
yeah.
Like,
Out of your goddamn mind. I earned it.
Can Can we do Roster Mania or the lack thereof?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
I'm
hang
so
on.
down.
The one signing on Sashi Academy is named Blaze with a 4, and he is 13 years old.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
Bro,
what?
it's Void Blaze. He's finally
Oh my
coming
god,
through.
Void Blaze is real.
Yeah.
He's 13?
Yes.
That's a talent to watch. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I've never seen somebody
goat.
13 on HLTV. Ever.
That is
Yes.
insane.
I've seen GTW at 14, but I've
If
never
we
seen
could
13.
pay this guy to change his username to Shovel, then we might be on.
Oh my god.
This is an inside joke that no one outside of the rich will
Yeah,
understand.
there was
This
somebody
guy-
in the rich cord that had a dream that there was a Danish super talent named Shovel. So,
If we could convince Blaze to change his name to Shovel, then this would be the most just ridiculous
Yeah.
thing ever. But whatever.
Well, no, we need Zyphon to rebrand as Shovel so we can actually get on a fucking team.
Wait, he's banned on Face It.
yeah, because he's 13.
Yeah, because he's 13. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a child.
You can't have. The
Wait,
account
he's an
unless you're
opper
16,
too.
can
He's a
you?
fucking opper.
Yeah.
Do you want me to
I mean-
add him and then bait him with my skins?
Yes.
And I say,
Yes, give him
okay,
skins.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
don't
added
don't
him.
like prey on children here, please. Let's not
Yeah,
Get him addicted to
conspire
gambling.
to prey on
Sawyer, I'm
13-year-olds.
Sawyer, I'm going to advise against DMing the 13-year-old. I do not think you should do that.
No, I think I'm gonna do that, man. Wait, Donk?
What is that?
I'm going to have to advise against DMing the 13-year-old.
That's going in the thumbnail, by the way. Oh, like,
Wait,
that's
what?
going in
look
the
at
thumbnail.
look at the 3 people who signed his profile. Simple, that's actually Simple. Donk, that's actually Donk. And Clocks with a Z. Who the hell is Clocks?
I don't know if
Falcon's
he can.
Force, isn't it?
I don't know if
Yeah,
Don
that's-
can call
that's
himself
Falcon's
king
Force,
after that
actually.
fucking major performance.
Yeah, he had his tragic.
Yeah, and he's
Johnson
15.
moment.
He's fucking 15 too.
He's 15 and he's dropping .91s. Let's go, baby.
Wait, hang on. Does Blaze have more prize money won than Cloxy?
I need to check.
How are we?
He
doing
does
this?
by $3.
Guys,
By $3.
Incredible.
Oh my god.
When both of these players just turn out to be like super successful, it'll be funny looking back.
Oh yeah.
Wait, he rejected my friend request.
Already?
Oh,
man,
Dev-
that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Yeah,
Oh,
this,
no.
this kid's on the right path.
Oh fuck.
He knows.
dude.
He knows to keep
dude.
himself from
Okay,
being
no,
mobbed.
you guys don't understand what he just did.
Oh,
Sawyer's gonna hate
he's
this
made
guy
an
forever.
enemy. He's made
He's
an
going
enemy
in the
for life.
Ozark tier.
This guy's made an enemy for life. He has no idea. Unironically, he's done. I've already heard enough. I'm-
Hey, look, it's not as bad as Kid from Pain who lost an aim duel to me in a death match. So
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Roster
gonna talk
Mania.
about-
Can we
Yeah.
stop talking
Buckets.
about obscure Counter-Strike
Okay.
teenage talent and just move on?
I
How
mean,
about-
the fact that I brought up Kid from Pain as well is just
That's
unreal.
hilarious.
How
Or Kid of
about
Pain or whatever his name is.
Insani the Legacy?
Can we? No, there's more to this. NQZ is apparently in their. They're trying to get
Well,
him
it's-
too.
Oh, they're trying to get NQZ
It's
as well. on
NQC or
Legacy?
Try, isn't it? They're trying to get
NQC.
one of the two.
They're trying to get NQZ and Insani's legacy, is what I'm being told.
yeah. I
Okay,
want-
you would know more than me.
Well, I don't
Okay,
know.
that team is like actually best team in the world. I don't give a
Well,
fuck.
Like I don't
I
really
don't
follow
give a
all the
fuck.
Twitter stuff.
Okay, I have a theory. Can I say something, guys? Can I have a theory?
Sure.
I think Asian gamers have a higher propensity for better aim. But since I'm North American, I got the North American gene. So it
Yeah,
messed it
yeah.
up.
That's why.
But my theory is that because of the land bridge, and because
Uh-huh.
Asians
The land
came
bridge?
over to America, North America,
Yeah.
and then down
From the
to
Great
South
Ice
America.
Bridge.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Technically, South Americans are Asian, and so they're all aim no
But
brain as well.
I'll have you know, us Europeans, W Europe, invaded South America, so there's a bit of us in there too.
Yeah, that's why they suck. And so
Well, no, look, that Tomazin and Luchov are clearly the European ones.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, we'll
That's
just leave
just
that
'cause
one
they're
there then. just-
Argentinian.
Oh
Making
god,
what
this
that was.
podcast is great.
No, because they're the good ones. You fucking melt.
Okay,
So
well, I
they're
thought you were going a
basically
different angle
Wasians
there,
in
but
my
that's fine.
eye.
Yeah, and I
Uh,
thought we were
yeah,
doing
no,
a
I-
racial angle.
Well, I
And
thought it was
No.
a Germany's in the 40s. angle. But
So
yeah, sure.
I think because if they win a major, they're technically an Asian team in my eyes. So
Yeah.
they should
Who the
also
hell
give
let
this.
Yosh onto the
Yeah,
podcast?
when
What's
did
going
Yosh
on?
get here?
How did this
He
happen?
actually left the Discord for some reason. But
Really? That's funny.
yeah.
Oh no, I hope he comes back.
Oh, he's a good lad. I hope he's back
Yeah,
too.
yeah. But yeah, that's all I have on that roster mania as in lack thereof.
Why is Rob's posting for a picture?
Mate, this dude is so shameless. He gets banged out of the majors. Like, right, I'm on
I
nice
bought the
card
Nico
tour
mouse.
of Europe.
I bought the Nico mouse, by the way. It comes
Shut-
tomorrow.
Dude, shut
Oh
the
my
fuck
The
up.
Nico
I hate
line.
you.
What? Isn't it just a Razor Full?
Yes, it is.
Yes, I bought. It's
Sh-
20
why did you
extra
buy the-
dollars to
Why?
get the Nico version. Why? I think we all know why.
Just buy a Chinese clone. They're like a third of the price and the
I
same
did,
quality.
but mine broke, and then I'm like, Nico mouse, I want it.
Yeah,
I say
signed
that,
by
I did
Nico
buy- I-
himself.
I say that I did buy Bardoz's mouse because I saw he used it, and I was like, "Oh, I want to be like him."
What the fuck
Like
are
a
you
point, like
posting,
a
Sawyer?
0.9 rated HLTV player as well, by the way.
Dude, those cheese fries look good. But
Fuck are you posting?
what?
I need to delete my history. I don't want that in my history.
Okay, well, anyways, guys, anything else
Anyway.
we want to talk about?
We
There-
gotta
there
talk
has to
about
be some more
But yeah, there's a
Rostermania. Yes, Paravision.
Paravision.
Okay.
I don't know what.
They signed
so-
Hobbit and Slaxages, and
I love
I'm sure
Hobbit.
Vondas has something to say about Slaxages.
Yeah.
So
That's a horrible
do.
name.
It is. No, Slaxages, you might be familiar with a former team of his if you're a terminally online CS person like myself, in Hester, which was
oh,
Oh,
which was a
shit.
bit of a question mark team. I'm pretty sure Gamer Legion just directly accused them of match fixing or cheating.
I think I
along with
literally
a number
watched
of
that
other
game.
people.
I remember
if you're not
this
cheating,
game.
you're not trying. I'm a firm
Yeah.
believer in that.
And then it got to the point that even the casters casting the game were like, "That's a weird rotation." But he's moved off there and now he's on Psycho Face. But if you look at the event history, the events he's been playing are what I would call probably not listed on bookies. So not sure how legit some of his matches are, but he's got a very talented player. He's a bit of a rat in like the way he positions himself. He just catch you off guard all the time. So he seems a bit smarter than Belchanok at least. So hopefully he's a decent upgrade.
God,
Not a hugely mechanical player, but not terrible either.
I
So
have
is
to
he like
say-
Blame F?
He's
Russian?
directly replacing
Like,
Noda, and Noda was on that like Rush Beat team too, so there seem to be at least some similarities.
I mean, true. But Hobbit, I think the weird one is Hobbit's sort of a rotator position taker sort of player. So I don't really know. I assume Slaxages is taking Belchanok's roles of like hard entry and anchoring. Unless Hobbit's just been like, please get me the
maybe-
fuck away from this 1-win team. I will do anything.
Maybe Hobbit is just like there to take up the Sanji slack.
I mean, he could be. Hobbit was kind of frying in tier 3, but it was tier 3. So
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, Hobbit might
to be
actually be
honest,
good.
Yeah, honestly, it does read to me that Dastan's just like had enough of trying to get these like children
Retarded
to-
young children to play
Yeah.
video games
like these
well.
clout chasing like telegram writing children like to like play support roles. So he's like, all right, we just need a veteran. Like I'm done trying to get these guys to play properly. And I don't know how long Hobbit will be given on this team. I'd probably say like season at absolute most. But it's
Yeah, he
basically
seems like
until
a
it's
Yeah, I
basically
thought the
until
same.
he can find like a player that's good enough to be like a just stable like role player from that scene that doesn't cost a million like dollars just. And I think he was a free agent anyway, so it just doesn't matter. And I think both of these signings are free agent signings.
I'm
So,
pretty. Hobbit was playing on 1-win, but there was something about his contract ending soon. I'm pretty sure.
yeah. I
And
don't
then
think, I think he left
Psycho
it.
Face is not an org. I refuse to believe that
Face are, like,
Psycho
a
Face
big
is an
team,
org.
yeah. So
They
were
play
both-
horrific
he-
CS as
They
well.
got them for free, which is kind of big, but it doesn't really matter. Like they have a lot of money, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I don't know. I think they could low key have a just insane honeymoon period if this Slaxages guy is as good as advertised. Like
Yeah.
Because
If
they will.
to be
Yeah.
clear, if he transfers his form from online to Paravision, he's going to be at least better than Belchanok at the very worst.
Like people who aren't paying like close attention to Paravision, like at these like in this season after they like kind of like became sort of irrelevant, like you guys just don't understand just how bad Notra and Belchanok were.
Oh,
Like
they were
Yeah.
horrific.
these guys,
Terrible.
What the fuck?
This is the most deserved kick of all time. Oh, hello. What is this news?
Yeah, what the
What?
fuck is this?
Luminosity
target
Monty.
Monty Core.
Oh my
What
god,
the
Gizmy's
fuck?
getting a team.
What is this?
Wait, no, Azuwu's in the picture. Please do not be signing Azuwu.
The
It
team
says
is
Well, they have to pick the
expected to be
corner.
captained by
Azulu
Lux.
Afro.
What?
The worst players on the fucking. Are you mad?
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
shut
no,
up,
no,
shut
no.
up,
In the
shut up.
No,
article,
that
it says
means Gizmy goes to a better
Yeah,
team.
No, in the
talks
article
to
it
join
says
a different project.
he's in talks for a different project. Yeah.
Oh, thank
How
God.
This is an all-time
Biss me
fleecing.
alone.
This is an all-time fleecing.
Go
How
on,
did they
go on,
do
Monty.
this?
Get that
How
bag.
did
Get that
Monty
bag, King.
do
Get that
this?
bag.
How did Monty do this? This is one of the most
This is-
ridiculous fleecings I have ever seen.
This is amazing. Monty
Depending
did
on how
shit, bro.
much they paid for this.
You're making people
I-
buy.
You're selling
BMOS
Gizmy?
Azubu Afro.
Selling Azuwu.
I am
The
indifferently-
diabolical core.
This
That's
is one
an
of the most
insane call.
ridiculous. This is one of the
GMing
worst,
masterclass.
worst
Wait,
fleecings
you guys
I've ever
missed
seen
out a
that this
crucial
goes through.
detail.
go on.
Rainwaker, the latest addition to the team, could also move to the North American organization.
Bro,
in
it
a
could just be
transfer deal.
Lux for Gizmy.
Yes.
Mother
Oh, this
of
is
God.
beautiful. This is beautiful.
This is really bad.
Wow.
If they pay, I don't know what they'll pay for this, but
Like $1
if
million.
if we get any indication this is like a 7-figure like transfer, then just burn this scene down. Like this can't be
Mate.
allowed to happen.
Good job,
You should be getting
Monty.
a discount for signing Azuwu. Like, you have to be getting a discount if you take him as
Monty
well.
have just entered like the race of like all-time fleecings with this
Yep.
move. If they pull this off, if they
Do you think
actually sell
Cloud9's
these
gonna
players,
get back in?
who cares? If they
Yeah,
ever
fuck Cloud9.
if they ever oh my
Yeah,
God, if
fuck
we ever
Cloud9.
find out how much they pay for
Don't
this,
check my Steam
I will
profile.
I will be howling, bro. I will be creasing. Like, how can they get away with this? This is robbery. Like, this is worse than anything Heroic ever did, and I'll stand on that.
I
Like,
just
at least
wanna...
there was some upside to some of the players they sold. Like, this is crazy.
So in this HLTV article, it says that their founder reacquired the brand for 212,000 USD. So if the team is worth more than the Luminosity brand, which it
More
has
than
to
that.
be, like that is
Kind of
hilarious.
When your VRS core is, what are they in the world right now?
20th, I think,
God,
They're 17th
17th, yeah.
on global VRS. So that's a top 20 VRS team.
That
probably is a
will
million.
definitely stay top 20, right, guys? Right?
That's gonna tank
people are
immediately.
gonna find out.
Well,
real
they're gonna
fast.
have invites at least for maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Dude, people are gonna find out real quick
Lux
just how
for
hard
Gizmy, dude.
Just
what
how
the
hard
fuck?
Gizmy was carrying this team. Like, and in how much setup these players were getting in these rounds was like
Who the fuck is Gizmy joining?
this. I don't know. It says he's joining another project in the article.
Let's have
I
a
don't know what
look.
it is yet.
Wait, if Footloose Crabony.
I mean, look, we don't know what's happening.
Well, then who the hell would
But
Crabony
really
go to?
apart
Just
from
No,
that,
Navi?
the rumors around Foot were Lonks is leaving because they were selling their players, wasn't it?
I don't know. There's just
Okay,
like,
Oh,
yeah.
sh-
Baseless
some-
speculation.
yeah, that I've not seen reported anywhere. The only thing we have on record on Foot is that Lawrence is probably going to leave, and that's it. Everything else is just pure speculation. There's just nothing else to it. But
Who the fuck-
this, if they pay 7 figures for this team, like Luminosity, like just sell, don't even like touch this team, like no chance, bro. Like this is crazy that Monty are gonna be able to flip this team like this. I bet when someone honestly like hit their line and they heard that someone was actually interested in buying their core, they were throwing like they ordered champagne immediately.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they were
yeah.
just celebrating.
Yeah.
Like it's that fucking scene in Wolf of Wall Street where he's like putting his middle fingers up at the phone, like, and they're about to hang up. Like I'm dead serious. They thought no one in that fucking front office had even like for a second believed they could flip these players. Even after making stage 3 of a major, there's no way they believe that they could flip these players. The only guy they think they could have sold is Gibsby, and they had a whole ass org come to them that they're gonna buy their core. Like, no way, bro. Like, how have they done this? If they pull this off, man, this is insane.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Unbelievable.
Like this is like complexity sale level. Like
Yeah, honestly, it's that level.
Dude, it's worse than that. Like, at least you can say the complexity, like, core was NA.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
you
true.
theoretically would have had an easier chance of qualifying. This team is going to drop out of qualification for the next major so
There's
fucking quickly.
no chance they make the next major. Zero chance.
Without
Oh,
without Gizme and with Afro only getting older and with these
Yep.
fraudulent ass players, it's
bro,
like,
this
they-
is the ultimate example why you can't fully trust the 120 hours stuff before majors, because this is not replicable. It just can't be done. Like,
I
again,
think Bad News Eagle should get signed.
this is exactly
Oh,
it's
God.
exactly the same thing. It's exactly the
Fucking
same
Guild
thing.
Esports and shit like that.
Yeah.
Shout out
These
David Beckham.
GMs, these owners will never learn. They'll never learn.
They will never understand. They will never
Exactly.
You will
understand
never
this.
understand. CCT have just dropped a massive ruling.
yeah,
You will never guess
is banned.
Vexar is banned,
Wow.
which
Wow.
I am now learning is a team,
Yeah.
Huge.
not a player.
I'm trying to see if we've missed anything. I
They
did
were
actually
losing to
cover-
G2's academy team. So
Fuck you.
I
wait,
think
what
who's
else is
upping
there?
on that academy team now?
roster mania wise.
Fuck, I need to have a look.
The
I'll
only
know as
thing I
soon as
think
I
we
see
didn't
it.
talk about was
Juni me.
Senzu going back to Mongol's bench.
That is, I don't know what the fuck's going on with
Major
Senzu, man.
implications.
If Mongols don't bring him back, they don't want to win. Like they
they
actually
don't
just
care.
are. They're just tired of being in the top
there's,
10.
There's nothing left to talk about with the Mongols. They have become essentially like A-listers in their own country, and they are reaping the rewards of that. And they know they can get these rewards without having to actually win anything because they've
you-
already done enough. Essentially. in the
Did you
eyes of
see how
their-
much that Kashmir brand
their
collab
fans.
costs as well? That was
I did not see that.
£600 for the top.
What?
Who the
How can
fuck in
anyone in
Mongolia can
Mon- yeah.
afford that? I think
What?
£600.
Okay, man.
I went to 2 currency conversion sites because I thought they did it wrong the first time. I would have bought it, but fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not spending £600 on esports merch.
That's insane. I can't believe that fucking. I can't believe that Monty are going to be able to flip this team. I never
Okay.
would have guessed.
Well, we have a few more things. NRG bench bro.
Yeah,
Hallelujah.
Who the fuck are they getting instead of Bro?
I know.
Does it
I have
matter?
no idea.
Is there even anyone in North America? Hey,
Give
no, that's
Pete
the
another
NA
try.
donk. The NA donk, surely.
Give him another go.
I mean, I would hope Hex would come back, but
He's not
Wildcard's
coming.
actually doing decent, so who knows?
Actually, Hex is a good shot. He's probably the best NA player.
He's
not
the
on
best NA
a
player,
decent
not
team.
on NRG or M80.
I think he's
at
better than
least.
everyone on NRG, to be honest with you.
He is.
I don't think he's better than Grin.
Yeah,
but
and they get rid of him for what? Like,
For Jaber, just a
Yeah.
notorious choker.
yeah, it's just unfortunate. I mean, they could also like, where the hell is Karen going? Maybe NRG just gets some fucking washed up European player.
Do not.
Well,
Maybe
okay,
they get
and-
crazy. Who knows?
at least M80 got Jaba. NRG replaced Hex for Carson. So
Oh,
Shout out
and
Carson.
they,
now
they
they have
cut him
Sonic
after a
Pro.
month and a half as well. So
Carson literally has the worst mechanics I've seen on any pro player.
Yeah.
Worse than
Yeah.
Chopper.
Yeah.
Carson makes me believe that maybe someday I could go pro, and I
Yeah.
might be the worst player in this call.
Yeah,
Well,
you
no,
are.
no, you're better than Sawyer.
No, you're better than me. I can say that confidently.
I don't know. I seen your deagle.
No, that was a fluke.
But no, like genuinely, Carson, like it's just horrific, just horrific.
Okay, then
So
we
wait,
have.
we've got.
Oh yeah, try to
Are we-
Imperial. We need to talk about that.
Oh, mate, I've got stuff to say on this. It's like you thought you could weasel your way, run from the grind when shit was getting tough on Imperial, leaving Vinny to die essentially after he'd done so much for you. Revived your career, by the way. Your career was over, Tribe. Don't forget this. You got kicked from 9Z and 00 Nation. Like,
Yep.
9Z
Because he
twice
didn't show
before,
up to
by the way.
practice. Like, I mean, he didn't practice.
Ironically, his username is Try, and he just doesn't
Yeah,
try.
he doesn't
It's hilarious.
try.
But this dude ran from the grind when shit was getting tough. You know, they're losing games in Tier 2 South America earlier this year, and he was like, oh, there is a way out of here, though. There is this one org that wants me, somehow. They, Passion UA, get absolutely scammed by this Try. Like,
Hozark
he
was so
wasn't
much
even-
better
Their
than this
reason
guy.
they cited, by the way, on record, they said that they
No.
signed him because of his performance at the Budapest Major, which is ironic considering that No Way was genuinely a better player than him
Yeah.
that major.
Yep.
So they signed the wrong player, like first and foremost, and then he just obviously he ditches the team as it becomes clear that it's like very unlikely that they will qualify to the major because of his lack of effort, I must say. So obviously now he's back in Imperial contract jail, where hopefully that someone is dumb enough to buy him again. And it's like, there's just like, you don't get kicked from 9Z twice if you're the best Argentine player without there being no reason for it. Like, why can no one see this? I
Yep.
don't understand how like this guy is getting in talks to join all these big orgs, and it's like, guys, he got beat by Cypher and Smooya with the major on the line. And
Hey, look, respect Cypher and Smooth.
they are
The
great
greatest
players,
talents.
but that was a mixed team with Russian like support pieces as well. Like, come on, like this guy is not that good. And
No, he isn't.
if anyone gets scammed by him in the off season, I will be just immediately just alarmed. Put it that
I
way.
wouldn't say no to him coming back to Imperial just because Levi is that ass.
Yeah,
but
no, Levi is that bad. Like, I can't even lie and say that he's like somehow better than Tried anyway. That guy should be banned from playing Counter.
yeah,
Strike
yeah, that would
professionally. Like,
literally ban him from game like ES Portal or no, not what's the fuck Gamers Club
Gamers
or whatever
Club.
they use.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That guy's awful.
Well, ban him for
Like,
ES Portal as well, just in case.
yeah, just in case he moves to
yeah,
Sweden.
in case he
Yeah.
tries to escape. But no, yeah, Imperial need to announce some fucking changes other than firing their coach, because their team is just awful, and I can't stand it anymore. Watching Vinny's career be like ruined by just incompetent ownership, and it's just so sad. But yeah,
Like as an
that's
IGL,
all
I
have
think
to say on
Vinny is
that.
probably like 80% of Gizme, but he just has no pieces besides
Yeah.
No Way. Like
It's criminal how little talent he's had to work with, and he's expected to win by some people. So whatever.
And fucking Lux gets
yeah,
fucking
Mate,
Monticore.
I don't even think about that. That's more talent than Vinny's ever gonna see, boys. Like, that's
Yep.
so sad. And it's fucking Afro. It's fucking Rainwaker. It's
Oh.
Azuri. and it's just more talent than Vinny's ever gonna see in his whole career. It's so sad. I can't take it anymore. It's actually impossible to form a smile these days.
yeah.
Rainwaker isn't
Crazy.
that bad. I feel like Rainwaker's
No,
not
he's
actually
fine.
as bad as you think.
No, I thought Rainwaker was like actually not one of their worst players.
He's like an
Well,
Aldi.
Outside
He's like an
of, like,
Aldi Nav.
if you like,
Yeah.
okay, if
Did you
he's
say
If you have
expected
Aldi in
just-
America.
We do, but
Aldi?
not everywhere.
Okay,
Yes.
it's like
Yeah, we
he's
have-
like a Walmart brand Nav. There you are.
Whoa.
I'll translate it into American for you.
It's
So
actually Great Value as their brand.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
never
fuck
been.
you,
I've
Vonda.
never been to a Walmart. What the
Shut
fuck?
the fuck up, Sawyer.
Evidently.
You know
I've
there
been
to
are
an
Asda, though.
Walmarts outside.
Dude,
Lastly,
I go to Walmart.
I
and
don't care
get
about
the
BC
pulled
game
pork
getting-
sandwich. It's $3.
I got some pork for
You're
you to pull.
disgusting.
No,
You're
I'm
disgusting,
so
Sawyer.
dead ass. I've had it like 3 times in the last 2 weeks. I'm so dead.
That's concerning. Like, are you gonna die?
I mean, it's pretty good.
No,
The
don't
macros
worry.
aren't
He
bad.
works in the right
It's
place, so if he does
300
drop
Yeah, true,
dead,
true,
they'll
yeah.
sort
Yeah,
him
he
right
can,
out.
he can have the Disney woman sort him out.
Yeah.
That's
And
fine.
you know, actually, the calories on are low, and their spicy popcorn chicken's actually spicy.
Dude, shut the fuck up. Stop
And
talking about
Let's-
food.
Why are we
This-
talking about
is
popcorn
this-
chicken?
Is this a sponsored segment or? Is
Yeah,
this your own thoughts?
the great value podcast. This is.
yeah, I'm
like-
getting a kickback. You guys aren't. Fuck y'all.
Fuck, man.
Use
All right,
my-
Nip benching Cairn, deserved. He's a
link.
retard. I think he was cheating on whatever that dog shit team he was on before.
I mean, his former
Yeah.
org owner did
Yeah.
say he was cheating, so
Yeah, he was
Wait,
probably
really?
radar
He was
hacking on
TNL was it?
on TNL.
TNL?
Yeah.
And then
What
Inner
the
Circle,
fuck?
he was good, but I think like speaking English
He
probably
was
takes a
very
lot
good
out
on
of them.
Inner Circle.
But I also think he could have been cheating on Inner Circle too. So like I don't know.
So I have one thing
No,
to say
I-
on this.
Do I share this? The fucking the match fixing story
Yeah,
Why
of
not?
just how obvious they made it in their vlogs.
Yeah, let's do it.
So at EPL, Inner Circle qualified for EPL, their first Tier 1 tournament, with a player called Neef, who you might know for being banned by ESIC for match fixing said EPL.
Yep.
In their vlogs, they come out after one of the games and they meet their former owner, who was TNL, whose previous owner from that was Gokushima. I'm pretty sure. No, not Gokushima. What was the fuck? Was a convicted match fixer. Anyway, the first thing they asked this new owner was, or the old owner was, did you bet on the games? Now, I'm not going to suggest that is a bad sign, but I think we can all draw our conclusions from that. So maybe not a good look for his rising prospect talent. Although sign Dowie immediately. He's a good player.
Can I just say one thing? Back to the career management is a skill thing. Snappy is a genius.
Oh, yeah. No, this guy
This
is
guy
incredible.
had to have known this guy was like under like fire from certain investigations, and he was like, right, I can probably buy myself another season if I just say, look, all our choking problems are because of Ken and this other wrinkle guy who was a bust, and I can probably just say to management, look, these guys are just not listening to what I'm saying. Here's the comms, blah blah blah. See what I mean? Can we give it another try with some other players? So he's gonna be probably like 37 by the time he like stops playing, or 38, and he's managed to just like turn a couple of podcast appearances into essentially just an artificially long career for some reason. And fair play.
Oh my god, you weren't even joking about 37. He's 36 now. I didn't
Yeah.
even realise that.
He
Jesus
has managed
Christ.
to turn a totally mediocre like IGLing career. Actually, the only thing I can give him credit for is the nth year in 23. That's it.
Yeah, but
He's done one thing.
that was the worst year of Counter Strike.
Yeah.
So like,
People always forget. Not to go on a huge tangent, that was a terrible year. Franchising almost killed Counter Strike. No one was trying outside of the major. That's it. That's all you need to know. And he's managed to parlay that into essentially 3 extra years of just nothing. But he's paid to play Counter Strike to this day. And he'll probably build, once he's so bad he can't play anymore, he'll probably build like an entire coaching career off of this.
Yep.
Even like a possible analyst career off of this. And you
He
know
would be a
what?
good
Fair play.
analyst.
You
Yeah,
should
he would be good.
You should
be
be
good.
burglaring this scene for everything it's worth if you have even like a tiny bit
Based.
of talent. Like these owners, these GMs are
Prodigy
totally
agents coming for you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bye.
Like just do it, bro. Look what Snappy's done and just copy him, bro. That's all I gotta say. So fair play to Snappy. You've bought yourself until you're probably 38 on this team. So well done.
Yep.
It's kind of actually, I didn't realise he was as old as that.
Yeah.
No,
He
he's the
looks so
same age as
young.
Kerrigan. Like,
Wait, Snappy's just, what?
Yeah.
yeah.
Carrigan's 36. Oh my
Yeah.
god, just fucking hell, no wonder he can't shoot.
Yeah. How do you not? Oh, well, to be fair, Vondis is older than them, so he looks at them like, you're
can fuck
still
right off,
young
I'm not older than them."
whippersnappers. They're still young.
I might
men,
sound
like-
older than them, but I'm not older than them.
All right. Well,
I think we-
And
I think we
we got
covered it,
everything.
lads.
Yeah.
This
The
is
major
a
special.
2.5 hour long episode, which is crazy. But
Yeah.
I would like to thank everyone for being a part of this. Vondis for nothing.
Yeah, for his celebrity appearance on our podcast.
True.
Yeah.
I had to invite myself on, by the way,
Yeah,
listeners.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Fucking
he
Just
forced his
verifiable
way in.
so much of a celebrity, I have to invite myself on my
Just
own friend's
verifiably
podcast.
false. Just wrong. Just an utter fabrication. But other than
You
that,
can put it in the. I'm giving you the I'm giving you the message.
yeah. We're just gonna. I'm just gonna cut it out. But everyone, thank you for listening to the Big Play Podcast Special Major Edition. We will be back when Falcons loses a tournament.
Yeah, we'll have EU guests on once a season for
in perpetuity.
Yeah.
But I would like to thank everyone for listening. Other than that, what song do you guys want me to sing at the end?
Something by Sexy Red.
Oh yeah,
No,
sure, I could do that. We can make that happen. Anyways, thank you everyone for listening. And other than that, bye. Everyone say bye. Everyone say bye.
Goodbye.
Say I love
Ta-da
you.
for now.
Bye bye.
Yeah, bye.